Well, hello everybody, welcome to Shop on TV with me, Rob Locke, with an E. And Rich Meyer is here.
Thank you so much, Rob. I am absolutely fantastic.
Look, he's flying a drone one-handed.
Look, the sun's coming out. We've got the best deal, the biggest bundle, 3 batteries included with this drone. This is our mega bundle, the last stock on a 24-hour deal. A drone that you can fly out the box in 20 seconds, indoor and outdoor, day or night, auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, flip 360 at the touch of a button, and with this drone, 2 cameras on board and follow me built in. The ultimate bundle, the ultimate set, and hand on heart, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. The best bundle, the best deal, our best selling drone tonight, but be quick because we have not got enough stock.
Yes, indeed, what he said. And of course, Father's Day, I believe, is coming up. Is that right? Is it coming up? In June 15th. I tell you what though, for the summer barbecue, a walk in the park, maybe you're going on your holly bobs, have aerial videography at your fingertips, and anyone who's got fingers can use this. In fact, I dare say, even if you were missing a couple, you possibly could still use it.
Out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. The easiest to fly drone we've ever created. Best quality, best flying. This is incredible.
And it's, as Rich said, a 24-hour deal. You are getting 3 batteries, as opposed to normally just the 1 included. We're putting 2 extra in there as a bonus. And you have an amazing price, which is down from $339.99. And you get the case. And do you know what else you get that's absolutely free? You get a whole lot of fun. Yeah, baby. All you got to do is go to shopontv.co.uk. There's a message box there, by the way. If you've got any questions, then you can type them in, and they literally receive them live in the studio, and we will answer those questions for you. And also, by the way, if you scroll down, you can see all the products that are on the show, and indeed other shows as well if you want to look ahead. We've got the GPS drone coming up as well if you'd like to upgrade to a full 1080p HD camera and have the GPS guidance. That's all there. That's all available for $259.99, £200 off today. Also a mega bundle. Now we have some amazing handy solutions as well. And one of them literally is handy because you can keep your hands cool for 14, well, not just your hands, your face, your back, your chest, any part of your anatomy for that matter. These are incredible. You get them moist and then they cool down. And then they cool you down. I don't know how it works. They're magic. That's all I can say. Witchcraft, apparently. They're powered by witchcraft. $14.99 is the price for 3 of those. They really are super duper. But, of course, we are commencing with the one and only FX Pro Elite drone, and this is basically all you're going to hear from me for about 15 minutes, because what this man does is incredible. He's going to explain everything to you, what it's all about, why you should get one. Do you know the weather's going to be in the 20s next week and up to 27 degrees in London on Wednesday. Up here up north, I saw 24 and 25 next week, yeah, for Warrington. So, you know, this is the time to go out to the public places and such, and you can use these drones in public places as long as they are not crowded. We'll cover all of that shortly. This is a drone for the beginner, the intermediate and the advanced, or indeed the advanced, the intermediate and the beginner. Isn't it, Rich?
It really is. Now look, this is the biggest bundle, the biggest deal, the best bundle that we do with up to an hour's worth of flight time. The batteries we're giving you 2 extra for nothing, nish, nil, zero free. But listen, over the last 3 years, we've become one of the biggest retailers drones in this country. Tens of thousands of drones that we love making, you love flying, but this FX Pro is different. It's special, it's top of its field, taking features you'd normally expect on drones, 809 and £1,000. Not 1 or 2 of them, virtually every single one and more. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming HD camera direct to the screen of your mobile phone. But listen to this, we have added 2 cameras on board. Now you don't get 2 cameras till a drone of over 700 quid on the high street. We've added it into your FX Pro. No other retailer, no other place. It is just for you here with Shop on TV for ITV and STV viewers, nowhere else. This drone is incredible, but we didn't stop at 2 cameras on board, 2 shots, 2 angles, 2 ways of filming. We've added a gesture control lens. Now normal lenses on drones, 700 or 800 quid. Gesture control over 900 pounds. It recognises your face, your features. Do a V sign, we'll take a photo. Hand up, hand down, we'll start and stop a video. But listen to this. If you're a beginner, you've never flown a drone before, the FX Pro can track the palm of your hand. You literally hold your hand out, move it side, the drone will follow your hand, filming and flying, no controller, no phone. This thing is incredible, but it gets better because pièce de résistance, we have added Follow Me. Normally worth over 1,000 quid on a drone. It's in your FX Pro, locks onto you. If you're walking the dog, it's going to follow you. Skiing, you can literally film yourself canoeing out with your friends and family. This drone is incredible.
Hey, Rich. We've added Follow Me in the studio.
We have.
We've got a camera operator.
Me camera in
His
the
name's
studio.
Rich. Yeah, sorry, I just thought I'd point that out.
Let me tell you what makes this drone special, different, one step up from any other shop or retailer. Out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. Thousands of 5-star reviews. This drone is incredible because the technology we've created allows you to use it instantly. Look, let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant, and show you why this is the right drone for you, your friends, your family, and anyone who's wanted to learn how to fly. Now, number one, what makes this drone special, Rob? This isn't a pocket-sized drone. This is full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, but it remains fully flexible. So you can bash it, knock it, hit it, smash it. This drone will keep coming back for more. We even have pros that have bought this drone, not for their kids, not for someone else, for them to do the close-up shots. They've got a £1,000 drone, but they've bought the FX Pro to do their close-up shots. This thing is incredible. But the real magic, Rob, starts there, because that is an HD camera. Now, don't get me wrong, other drones have got HD cameras. You're normally popping out a memory card, putting your laptop in. Forget it. This drone live streams to your phone, Rob. Now, the wire's not needed. That's just so we can show it to you live in the studio. And this works on any mobile phone, any iPhone 5 upwards, any Android phone with Jelly Bean. There's no in-app purchases, there's nothing to buy.
Hi.
The drone sees live, Rob, you see live. So you can Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, Zoom it to your friends. And you can put this video on TikTok while the drone's still in the air gathering likes. It is incredible.
Have you noticed how high quality the camera is? I mean, now we're in a studio that's not like the Black Hole of Calcutta. You can actually see everything. You can see our cameras and everything.
But let me tell you about that lens, because really quickly, if this was a £600 drone that you were buying on the high street, one angle, one shot, one direction from that lens. But we have added an manual gimbal. So you can now change the angle of shot and film from above. So if your kids are suddenly now playing football, you can now film from above that magic shot of the kids playing like the FA Cup final over your wedding venue. You could use this for filming your friends and family, everyone at the garden party this summer. It's about memory making, but you've got the ability to film that professional level angle and shot because you can adjust that electronic gimbal.
Yeah.
But the
manual gimbal.
It is the manual gimbal.
Yes.
But the real magic is how you fly it. Now here's the difference. Maybe you had a drone before, it hit the ceiling, hit the floor, went all over, you couldn't control. This is different, totally different, and I'll tell you why. Because we're not going to touch the control sticks. We're not going to do it at all. This drone, one finger, Rob, one button, 3, 2, 1, boom. You've just learned to fly. Whee! That is out the box in 20 seconds, hovering like it's sitting on a piece of string. This thing is unbelievable. One of the most stable drones we've ever created. One of the easiest to fly drones we've ever created. But I want to prove that stability to you. Now, I apologise to every shop or retailer out there right now, because I'm going to do something that they can't do. Hands off. I'm literally presenting to you without touching the drone. Why? Altitude lock. It knows its height in the air. Rob, if the wind knocks it, remembers the height it auto corrects. But this drone also has a second camera locking the shot, floor in shot. That's what holds it so steady. Unlike any other drone out there, you can now fly it using the palm of your hand. It will literally track you everywhere you go. This thing is incredible, but it gets better, Rob, because now you've seen how stable it is. Now you've seen that you can fly it out of the box in 20 seconds, even a beginner. Let's have a look at that camera, because here in the studio, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of pounds, but I'm not on one of those right now. I'm on FX Pro Cam. V sign recognises my gesture. 3, 2, 1, boom. The memory is already in my phone. Hand up starts the video. Hand down stops the video. The drone recognises me, Rob. That's normally over 800 quid in a drone. We built it into the FX Pro, but that's not the real magic. Rob, you're on camera number 1, but with a click of the button, camera number 2, a 2-camera drone. Now you're on that front camera. I can now be being filmed on that down camera. This could be over 120 meters in the air, Rob. Blogging shot from my phone, top left, camera number 3. 3 shots in one, from the same drone at the same time. That is unheard of at 800 quid, 900 quid. Today, under 160 pounds. This drone is incredible. This isn't the normal drone. This is our upgraded FX Pro. Higher speed, higher control, higher stability, and today, 2 extra batteries for nothing niche nil 0 free. But Rob, how easy is this drone to fly? Well, speed number 1, nice and steady. Up the stairs, round the banisters. If you're a beginner, you've learned to fly this instantly. And I want to show you something. If I come up close, this has what's called proportional control. When I let go of the control stick, the drone has a brake, it stops dead. If you've had a drone that hit the ceiling, went into the wall, it's because it kept on flying. When I let go, it stops dead. Oh my goodness, I'm hearing how busy it's going today. Be quick, we don't have enough stock on this drone. Make sure you've got it, make sure you check it out because we do not have enough. Now,
10% of the 24-hour deal has already been spoken for. Check out.
10% in less than 10 minutes.
Check out.
But it doesn't stay a beginner for long. With one more click of the controller, we double the speed. So we have now got an intermediate drone. You don't have to buy a new drone. You don't have to upgrade the motors. You don't have to upgrade the camera. It's in the same drone you bought out the box in 20 seconds. So you have everything there ready to go to take you through the different stages. Now, maybe you're going higher in the trees, sweeping under the park benches, but you become a pro. So now we click it again. Triple the speed, 25 miles an hour.
Come on, my son.
12.5 seconds, you are now a pro flyer. You haven't had to buy a new drone. It's in the same drone you learn out the box in 20 seconds, even if you've never flown before, because we put all 3 inside there. But now, do you want to show off to your friends and family my favourite feature of this drone? Watch this. One button, flip 360 in the air. It is a flip 360 drone and a flip 360 live video. This thing is incredible. Now, we're just going to get even better because not only do you have that ability in the flight, when you get to a pro, maybe you want to fly this without the controller. This drone, controller off, you can fly just from the screen of your mobile phone. Now, when I touch it, 2 little control sticks appear. They look like little googly eyes. I am now flying the drone just from the screen of my mobile phone. And now I can lock it onto me. Everywhere I walk, everywhere I go, follow me, built in, Rob. It follows you everywhere you go. But now it gets even better because not only is it the easiest to fly, not only have we added all those features you could never have thought you could have afforded, features on drones 800 quid in this FX Pro built exclusively for you, no other shop or retailer. It's also the most practical drone. It folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go, and it's ready to fly 20 seconds out the box. Now, if you remember, with a professional drone, maybe it takes a minute to set up and get ready. That's a minute where you've missed your gran and granddad coming in. It's a minute where you missed that magic shot. Not with the FX Pro. 20 seconds out the box, even if you've never flown a drone before, in the air filming and flying. Now, it needs no license, no registration, no fee. This is built to the new Class Drone Zero toy category. It's confirmed by the CAA. No license, no registration, full stop. Out the box, you can fly it. Now, that's the size of the drone. To give you an idea, that's the size of my phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone. Take this with you everywhere you go. But listen to this. We have made this even better. The deal tonight is unbelievable. Now, the normal price when we launched the FX Pro, the normal price of the drone on its own was 250 quid. On its own. No extras, no extra bits. We didn't sell 1 or 2, 10 or 20, 100 or tens of thousands of FX Pro when we first launched it. Tonight, under 160 quid, the best deal, I think it's matching the best ever price we brought this to air. You are getting the drone, but not on its own. We're going to throw in 2 extra batteries for nothing. Nothing niche, nil, 0 for if you want those extra batteries, you want that mega bundle, be quick. I'm hearing how many of you are buying it. We don't know if this will last the entire show. Be quick, it's yours. But right now, we're also throwing in something else because, Rob, we are also tonight giving you the storage case too. Normally worth 40 quid, we are adding this into the bundle. You wouldn't buy a mobile phone without protecting the screen or putting a case on it. Foam lined, space for the drone, controller, battery one that everyone else gets. Tonight, we're going to give you another 2 inside here as well, tripling your flight time, up to an hour's worth of flight time. The ultimate bundle, the ultimate set, the biggest collection, every pro feature you've always wanted, and those features you never thought you could. The 2 cameras, that's normally over 700 quid. It's in this drone. The Follow Me, that's normally over 1,000 quid in this drone. But hand on heart, what makes me so proud, whoever you give it to, gift it to, Rob, whoever this is for, they can fly it. 5-star reviews coming out of its ears. This drone, safe, fun, easy to use, the ultimate bundle, the incredible, the amazing, look at it fly, Rob, the unbelievable, nearly sold out of stock in the country, with 3 batteries today in the bundle, the amazing FX Pro.
Can we get some oxygen for Richard, please? Breathe, my friend, breathe. Nearly 20% of the stock. That's nearly 20% of the stock. That's nearly 20% of the stock. If everyone checks out, I just did that for TikTok's benefit. I'm just going to back up vehicle, reversing. So, right. That was eloquent. Now, what a bundle. What a bundle. What a bundle. What a mega deal. This, it's all stuck down. It's a seriously good bit of kit. For this price, I challenge you. I challenge everyone in the United Kingdom watching this show right now. Go and find a drone of this quality for $159.99 with a case and with 3 batteries. It's not going to happen. And also with PayPal Pay in 3 if you want to spread the cost interest-free over 3 months. Just select PayPal at checkout at shopontv.co.uk. We always get asked about flight time. We'll cover that for you in a moment. You've got 3 batteries, so you can keep swapping the batteries and swap and charge, swap and charge. You can charge them from a plug. You can charge them from a power bank. You could even charge them from your laptop if you really wanted to. You get the controller. You don't have to use the controller. Also, you don't have to use your phone. You can operate just the drone just with the controller or just with your phone. But remember, if you want to take photos and videos, they're not being taken locally on the drone, so you can't see what's going on. You just have to hope you get a good shot. This is actually streaming it. It's like a hotspot that connects to your phone, like a Wi-Fi hotspot does, and it streams to your phone. So when you take a photo or a video, it literally saves it into the gallery of your phone, just as if you were using the phone as a video camera or a stills camera. Essentially, the drone becomes a wireless extension of your camera. That's the way to think of it. It is lots of fun. And what, again, I really urge you to think about when you buy this is that you are getting a drone that the youngsters can use, 14 and up, or with supervision below 14. We leave that up to your own parenting choices. The thing is, though, that then if they sort of kind of get a bit handy with it, they're not going to outgrow it. And if the same applies to you, if you've never flown a drone before, it doesn't take very long. It's so easy to fly that it doesn't take very long to get used to it. So then, under normal circumstances, you've got to throw that one away, go buy another one that's a bit more advanced. No, not with this. The intermediate features are already built in. So now you can grow with the same drone. And then when you've got the intermediate features all down pat, you don't have to throw it away again, then go and buy an advanced drone, because again, the advanced features are in here. Now, that we always offer 2 drones when we do these shows. Number one is we have the FX Pro Elite in this particular case, and we always offer a GPS variant. The reason being, the Elite is really for beginners to enthusiasts, and it has all of the beginner and intermediate features with some of the advanced features. With the GPS, you've got all of the advanced features, but also with the intermediate and the beginner features. So it really just depends whether you want to upgrade for basically another £100 and get the GPS capabilities and also the full 1080p HD camera. This one is $720. We'll do a whole Q&A section very shortly, answer all your questions, anything you want to know before you buy it. But the point of this, as Rich has said, it's as soon as you get it out of the box, you can be flying it within literally minutes. It's not like the old days, like when you get a remote control car for Christmas and you couldn't operate the thing and it kept crashing into stuff and then you stopped playing with it. This you will use and can use all the time. We've got 5-star reviews across the board. I mean, look at this. Kevin Lachlan says, does what it says on the demonstration on TV. Good value for money. Donna and Eve says, easy to fly, quick to set up. Neat little drone. And Gary with 2 R's says, very good, especially for the price. Easily put together. It is a fab bit of kit, and I really urge you to check out quickly. As a father, I would love one of these. I tinker with drones anyway. Actually, our director too. We're both videographers and filmmakers, and so before you go out, and if you are going to spend a lot of money on a drone, which some people may, I would spend £2,000, £3,000, £4,000 on a drone, but I'm not going to use that as my beginner learner drone. You buy an old banger, don't you, when you drive, because you know you're going to prang it, and then you work your way up until you've got the fancy car. You're getting a really, really fabulous sort of first car. That if you do bang it into anything, it's not a problem. But you can learn on this, and that way you'll have confidence if you do want to spend more money on the really, really, sort of the more professional. I mean, I say more professional. There are so many pro features in this already, aren't there, Rich?
It really is. Now look, the sun's coming out. Just imagine the sorts of things you can film, the memories you're going to make, but the fun you are going to have. This show has gone crazy. I think it was less than 20% gone in 20 minutes of the show. You have to be really quick. We don't have very many left of our mega bundle. 3 batteries included, up to an hour's worth of flight time. But what's it for? Why is it amazing? Because this drone has virtually every feature you could imagine. Normally you'd expect to pay double or triple the price. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR, it's in your FX Pro. No other shop or retailer has it. We do it exclusively for STV for you. ITV, STV, no other shop, no other, it's yours. But it gets better because we've thrown in the features you never thought you could afford. That 2 cameras on board, normally worth £700-800 quid, it's in your FX Pro. That is unheard of at a drone triple the price of this one. We've thrown in the Follow Me. That's normally over £1,000 quid. It is in your FX Pro. But out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. That's the difference. That's the 5-star reviews. This drone is different to what you get on the high street, and you can fly it. Let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant, and show you why this is the right drone. Not leave it in a box in a shop. We're going to get it out. We'll show you the features. Now, number one, we're talking about a full-size drone here. Not a little pocket-sized drone. This is full-size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, but the real special bit, fully flexible. You can bash it, knock it, hit it, smash it, it will come back for more. We've got pros with £1,000 drones at home that are buying the FX Pro, not as a gift for the kids, they're buying it for themselves because they will use this for their close-up shots. They won't trust the £1,000 drone with a £400 repair bill. This drone just bounces off and carries on flying. But the real magic happens for everyone there, because that is an HD camera. Now, there are other drones out there on the market that have an HD camera. You need a memory card to put into your laptop. Forget it, because what this drone does is live stream to your phone. No in-app purchases, nothing to buy the wires, just so we can show it to you live on your TV screen just there. What the drone sees live, Rob, you see live. Now you can make movies with it, memories with it, Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it. Look, I'll zoom around our studio. This camera is incredible. In fact, you could upload a TikTok video and start getting likes before the drone has even landed on the floor. But I want to show you something, because if this was a £600 drone in the high street right now, you would have one angle, one shot and one direction from that lens. That is what a normal lens on a £600 drone has, not this one. You've got a manual gimbal, and we can now change the angle of shot. So for the first time ever, you can now get those professional shots, even as a beginner, the kids playing football in the park, filming like the FA Cup final, over your friend's wedding venue. They were going to be charged over £1,000 to do it. You can film that shot for the same price of buying this drone, even as a beginner. Or maybe it's everyone just waving up, friends, family, saying hello at the garden party you're doing in the garden. You can change the angle of shot. That is unheard of at this price, allowing you to have full control. But the real magic, what makes it special, why you're all gathering on the phone lines, why you're all checking out, and why this is one of the biggest selling drones we've ever bought to British TV, you can fly.
Stop there, Rich. Newsflash, newsflash. If everyone checks out now, a quarter of the stock has gone. A quarter of the stock. Okay. 1/4 of the stock.
Please be quick. And why is everyone buying it? Why is everyone going crazy? They want to get it out this weekend. This drone doesn't need you to learn to control it. Doesn't need you to stabilize it. Have you ever had a drone before and it hit the ceiling, hit the floor, went all over? It wasn't you. It was the drone that you had. This is different. We're not going to touch the control sticks. You need that. One finger, one button, Rob. 3, 2, 1, boom.
Oh, look at that, Rich got it.
Box in 20 seconds. I want you to look at this drone.
Wow.
That's like it's hanging on a piece of string. You've got like a GPS level of stability inside. No other shop or retailer has that. The drones there are going all over the place. This is staying perfectly steady, and I want to explain why.
Oh,
what
brilliant.
We've done with the technology is
Can't do that with a
this
robot
drone
camera.
special. Now, sorry, every shop or retailer, I apologise for what I'm about to do next, because you can't do it hands-free. I'm genuinely presenting to you a drone flying on its own. I'm not controlling or stabilizing it. Why? Altitude lock. The drone knows it's high in the air. If the wind knocks it, remembers the height and auto corrects. The drone knows what height it is, but the real magic. Second camera underneath, locking the floor in shot. Takes a photo of the floor and holds it steady. That's why this drone is different to anything on the high street, but it also can lock onto my hand and allows me to fly like Harry Potter. So if you've got Grandad who's never good at any technical stuff, he can now fly it just by moving his hand. This drone isn't good, it is phenomenal. It's incredible, it's unbelievable, and it's exclusive to Shop on TV here for STV and ITV. But we've got the most stable drone, look at the camera, because this is what you're going to use it for. Our studio camera's tens of thousands of pounds, but I'm not going to film on a £10,000 studio camera. I'm filming on the FX Pro. Now this drone allows me to fly indoor, Rob, outdoor, day or night. That camera inside it, watch. When we want to take a photo, a V sign recognizes my gesture and 3, 2, 1, boom, it's already in the mobile phone. It does that for me. Hand up starts a video. Hand down stops a video. This is a drone that you can fly indoor, you can fly outdoor, but watch this. Normally over 900 quid, 2 cameras on board. Now, Rob, you're currently on camera number 1. Hi. With a little click, I can now bring up camera number 2. So we've got 2 cameras on board. Now, you're being filmed from that first camera. I can now be filmed over 120 meters in the air on camera number 2. There's a blogging shot top left, 3 shots in one from the same drone. Eat your heart out, every other shop or retailer. This has something theirs don't do, and this is the equivalent of a drone, maybe 800 quid to have 2 cameras. We've got it built into your FX Pro. Now remember the stability. How easy is it to fly? Speed number 1 is nice and steady, up the stairs, round the banisters. Remember, this has proportional control, so when you let go of the control stick, it stops dead. It doesn't carry on flying in the wrong direction. This drone has control, so you as a beginner can use it. So speed number 1, nice and steady, but you don't stay a beginner for long. Oh, no, no, no. Give it a click, doubles the speed. You're now an intermediate flyer. Now, with any other drone, you now have to upgrade the motors. You have to upgrade the camera. Not with the FX Pro. With any other drone, as a beginner drone, you have to go to the shop and buy the next level of it. Not with the FX Pro. It's built in. So now you're going higher than the trees, swooping under those park benches, still filming as you fly. But it doesn't stop there, because you get to be a pro pretty quick, and you press one more button. This drone has 25 miles an hour, football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds, built into the same drone you learn out the box in 20 seconds. A drone with the pro features, no going to the shop and buying a beginner's drone. Sorry, this is the problem. If you're a big shop retailer, you're going to hate me. They come in and buy the beginner's drone, it costs maybe 100 quid. They buy it, they love it. They come back 2 weeks later, they have to buy an intermediate drone. That maybe is 500 quid. So they've spent now 600 quid to get 2 drones. Done, dusted. Then we go and come back a week later to buy the pro drone. 800, 900 quid. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Not with the FX Pro. Everything built in, everything ready to go, out the box 20 seconds, but it gets better. Do you want to show off to your friends and family? Watch this. 1 finger, 1 button, flip 360 built in. Now you can show off to your friends. Now let's bring up the video. It's not just the drone that flip 360s, the video flip 360s. So you get flip 360 video. Now we're sorry about the delay. That's because of the wire that we have to use to do it live on TV. There is no delay direct to your screen. That is just the things that happen when you're doing TV to get something up on the screen as a picture. Now it gets better, because how you've got a drone. Now look, let me bring up the camera. Have a look at that. Now, by the way, this drone has 2 features I haven't told you about.
Do that again.
If you're flying towards a tree, river, and you panic, no, what am I going to do? There's a button you press, it auto returns to home. So the FX Pro never is going to get lost. It will always return to you. If it's facing the wrong direction 100 meters away, you press 1 button, it will right its direction. That is built into your drone, your FX Pro. This is incredible. But when you get to a pro level, maybe you don't want to fly with a controller. Lots of people with a pro drone, £1,000, want to fly just from the screen of their phone. Rob, controller off. Screen flying. The second I touch the screen, 2 little control sticks appear. I'm now flying the drone from the screen of my mobile phone. Indoor, outdoor, then I lock it onto me. Everywhere I walk, Rob, everywhere I go, follow me, built into this drone. It's unbelievable. Walking the dog, skiing. It's literally going to follow you as you go. But it's not just a great drone for stability. It's not just one of our best drones for the ease of flight. This drone is also the most practical drone we've created, because it folds up fits in your pocket. Take it with you everywhere you go. Now, all of those that have just joined us, check it out. Make sure it's yours. We don't have enough stock. Over a quarter of the... We've only been about 25. This is incredible. Now, this drone, let me tell you about it. No license needed, no registration, no fee. Built to the new Class Drone Zero toy category. We're going to tell you a bit more about that later because we've already had emails in. We do every show. No, you are wrong. It has a camera. You must have a... No, you don't, and I will go through it later. Then look at the size. That's the size of the drone. That's the size of my phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone. Take it with you everywhere you go. But the reason this is so busy, Rob, is the price. The price today, the deal is unbelievable. Now, the original price of the FX Pro when it first launched was 250 quid drone alone. Now, when we say alone, that means one battery, nothing else. That was it. 250 quid. We didn't sell 1 or 2, 10 or 20, 100, thousands, tens of thousands of FX Pro. But tonight, under 160 quid, we've got a deal for you. This took us till Christmas to bring it back. This is the mega bundle. Normally 1 battery, today 3. Thank you, Jamie, our big CEO. He has agreed to give 2 extra batteries, triple the flight time, triple the fun, triple the excitement, up to an hour's worth of flight time with this drone on us for this mega bundle deal. But we didn't stop there either, Rob, because we're also throwing in, normally worth 40 quid, the storage case is included too. Foam lined, space for your drone, controller, what everyone gets, 1 battery. You're going to get an extra 2, tripling your flight time in this bundle. The ultimate bundle, the ultimate set, every pro feature you've always wanted. By the way, also got a 50 times digital zoom with this drone. That's in there too. All the fun, all the excitement, 2 cameras on board normally worth 800 quid. That follow me normally £1,000. We built it into your, and I say your because no other shop or retailer, just your STV and ITV FX Pro. This is your chance to get it before the summer, your chance to get it before Father's Day, your chance, because we will post this out on Monday morning, to get it before next weekend that they're talking about 24 degrees, 25. Can you imagine what you're going to film? But what makes it special, what makes it different, hand on heart, whoever you give it to, whoever you gift it to, whoever it's for, and by the way, I don't think it's for any gifts. I think it's for you. I think it's for you. You're deciding to buy it. You can fly it. That's the difference. That's the magic. That's what makes this drone special. You can fly out the box in 20 seconds, whoever you are, over 14 years old. This drone is unbelievable. Your chance, your time, and I say it really is your time because so many of the stock has already gone. Be quick, get it yours. The incredible, the amazing, the FX Pro Mega Bundle with the extra batteries.
Oh, sorry, I was standing back. Come here, come here. A third of the stock has gone. A third of the stock. 1/3 of the stock spoken for. You better check out now. Otherwise you'll go to the website and try and check out. And it won't be available. And you'll go, oh no, it's not available. What am I going to do? Nothing you can do. Wait for the next show, I suppose. Check out now, eh? Oh yes. Here's the website. That's the one you want to go for. Ah, excuse me. $159.99. Read all about it on the website. The FX Pro Elite Mega Drone Bundle. Gosh, we're pushing for 40% of the stock, actually. I tell you, you really do need to check out. That means you've got to pay for it. On the website, where it says, well, you add it to your basket. I'm not going to tell you how to use a website. I mean, grandma, eggs, suck. But you've got to check out securely, and it is securely. Again, your money's safe. If you're watching this for the very first time, this is your official shopping show on ITV and STV. We're a partnership with ITV and STV, so your money's pretty safe. We have oversight, the likes of which no website does. Ofcom, Advertising Standards Authority. We are here broadcasting on ITV's Ofcom licence, and we are, commanded to be absolutely transparent about everything, which is of course our desire as well, because we value you. We really do as customers. Welcome home. Welcome to your TV home with Shop on TV. And your purchases are safe every night between midnight and 3 a.m. We bust a gut all week long to try and find the best products at the best prices. If they're not market beating, we don't put them on the air unless they're market beating and then somebody drops their prices last minute, which does happen sometimes. We really are here to take care of you and us. We are a business. Yes, we want to make money, but we want to do that by offering absolutely superlative customer service, superlative products, and superlative prices. And also, have a bit of fun on telly. Have a bit of fun on telly. Do you know what I love? I'm really big on my codes. I love a good code. My favourite is the drone code.
The UK Drone Code is published by the Civil Aviation Authority to assist drone users. Here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit www.dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful and, importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone.
We are live here on Shop on TV, on ITV and STV, and all the TVs. We're live on TV. My name's Rob TV. This is Rich TV. How are you?
I'm absolutely fantastic.
Good. You look like you're ready and raring to go.
I am, and we're in this brand new
Can I just
studio.
say
It's
that?
amazing.
Bit more energy.
I'm going to try. I want to answer one question though, because we were asked this just before. Licensing. Now, you do not need, for any of our drones, any license, registration or ID built to the new Class Drone Zero toy category. But Rob, let me just tell you, there is the legal text, because we will get people writing and saying, no, you are wrong. No, CAP 1789A, Section 14, 5A Part 2 will tell you exactly why no license, no registration is needed, and that is confirmed by the CAA. There is only one reason you would need a license for these drones, and that is if what you're filming, you're going to sell. You're going to commercialise the video that you do. Yeah. If that is the case, you will need a license or registration, but if you're not, none is needed whatsoever.
Amazing. We've got some questions. Let Rob show us how easy it is to use. I will later,
Yes,
absolutely. And it is easy to use. That was from David. Thank you, David. Graham says, hi, Rob, haven't you got to charge the batteries first before you fly the drone when you take it out of the box?
No, the best thing about our drones is, unlike any other shop or retailer that maybe test 1 in 100 or 1 in 1,000 of the products that come in, we test in the factory every single drone that we do. Now, that means we pre-charge every battery for you. We test the flight. We know it's perfect. It goes in the box, and then you get it directly, no middlemen. So every battery is pre-charged before you even receive it. So no, when we say out the box in 20 seconds, we actually mean it.
You literally put the battery in.
And it's charged.
A bit of free electric for you. There you go. I love your drones, says Dylan in Holyhead. What's the range?
120 metres in every direction. That means 120 metres from your left through to your right, so 240 metres in total. And we do that as part of the restrictions that we have to mean that you don't need a licence, registration or fee. Now, we know there are some drones out there that claim to go 5 miles, and that's brilliant, but you're not legally allowed to do it. So the thing is that we do is actually set it to the restrictions that you're actually going to use.
Yeah, you
wouldn't
can't
fly
go
a drone that far.
You can't accidentally break the rules by going too far.
So no license, no registration because of the restriction to 120 metres in all directions.
Now, when Dylan said, what's the range, I was thinking, well, it's RDM. Obviously.
Well, that's true.
Well, I know. And actually, we've had another question. Do you have to have a licence to fly it from you?
No licence, no registration, no fee, confirmed by CAP 1789A, subsection 14, 5A Part 2, for all those people that tell me I'm not telling the truth.
Yes. Hugh also wants to know, hi, I live in a built-up housing estate. Can I use it legally to film our garden party?
Yes, you actually can. Now, this was a change in the rules probably about, I think, about a year and a half, 2 years ago. You are flying in a Class 0 category area, that, and that means yes, you can. Now, the only place you can't fly in that category is over what they call crowds. Now, a crowd is not referred to as people in their house or people in the park. A crowd is like a crowded music
stadium.
concert or a football stadium or a beach on the hottest day of the year. When people are around, you are allowed to film. That is the rules.
Amazing. If you've got any questions, please do send them in. They'll come through to my lovely iPad. We always get asked this, and I think we should answer it. Flight time per battery.
Okay, now, I just got out the GPS, so I'm going to just show you on the FX Pro. The battery time on the FX Pro per battery is 15 to 20 minutes of flight time. Now, it is a bit varying, and that is because if you're flying into the wind, you're going to have a bit less time. If you're flying away from the wind, like with the wind, you're going to get a bit more time, but up to 20 minutes. So it's up to an hour's worth of flight time if you are getting, with this drone, the Mega Bundle. And by the way, when the Mega Bundle sells out, you are only able to buy it with one extra battery for free. So make sure you're quick, make sure you check it out.
24 hours to get the extra 2
because
batteries.
then you will only be able to get an extra 1 battery. Today you're getting an extra 2, so that's up to an hour's worth of flight time with
the
this
FX
drone.
is now on the bottom of your screen underneath the phone number. And you can call us 0333241241, or of course you can always shop on shopontv.co.uk. But make sure you check out 40% of the stock has now been spoken for. The GPS has been kicking off. 10% has gone. We haven't even. By the way, the reason we give you these stock updates is so because we can only bring in so much at a time, and it's to make sure you have an opportunity to buy it before it sells out. It's a bit like a countdown clock, really. So as soon as you know that you're running the risk of missing it, make the decision as quickly as you can to buy it right away.
It is, yeah. Now I'm going to now talk about the GX Pro GPS. We weren't going to show it to you this early. You can go sit down, Rob.
I'm going to part with you
Please
for a moment.
So let me tell you, this drone is a very, very special. Now we weren't going to show it to you later in the show, but the FX Pro's gone absolutely crazy. We're showing it to you now. The ultimate upgrade in every single characteristic. The top of the tree when it comes to drone flying. Now, number one, we've upgraded the camera. Full 1080p camera in this drone. So we are talking about the highest resolution that we've ever produced, which means you can now film like you were watching in the cinema 3 or 4 years ago. You can now do with your GX Pro GPS. But we've also upgraded it to full GPS integration. Now, what does that mean? If you have a car, your car probably has a sat-nav. That sat-nav tells you using the satellites in the sky where your car is, where you want to go to, and then it shows you the route that you need to follow. The same is with this drone, apart from you don't have to drive it. This drone will fly on its own. Now, you bring down the Google app, the Google Earth app, onto the app that's free on your phone. The app is free, no in-app purchase. You bring down the Google Earth, you can take your finger and press, I want to fly over that tree. I want to fly over that building. You're literally taking your back garden and choosing where you want it to fly.
This will follow you, like if you're skiing or driving or running.
GPS follow me as well. Put the controller in your pocket, the drone will literally follow you down a ski slope. Not just following you, it will go down at the same speed and the same slope that you're going down. It's incredible. But you press go and it will fly to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, fly to 4 and land. Not near you, not close to you, exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. This drone is stunning. Even if it's running out of batteries while you're flying, it knows it automatically on its own and will bring itself back and land for you. You don't have to worry about it. This thing is incredible. But look, let me talk you around it. Let me show it to you because this is also for indoor flying. First GPS drone that we know that's not just for outside using the satellites, inside giving you the stability and control too.
Well, how can that be? Because it can't read the GPS inside.
Because this has the second camera underneath like our FX Pro. And what that second camera means is it locks the floor in shot, keeping it perfectly steady. So unlike GPS drones that are all crazy indoors with no this allows you to do it. Now again, we're talking full-size drone here, full size, full power, full flexibility, but this has something different. It has what is called an electronic gimbal. Now we're all looking from that camera and it gives you the shot direct to the screen of your mobile phone, but watch. At the touch of a button, it will actually change the angle of the camera and the angle of the shot while the drone is flying. So if that bird suddenly flies out the tree, you're going to catch that magic moment with the drone. Kids playing football, you're going to get it. You can change the angle of the camera while you are mid-air over 120 meters away. That is incredible.
Has it got a digital zoom?
So it's got a digital zoom up to 50 times digital zoom.
Wow.
So that is in there too. But let's take it into the air. Let's show it to you flying. And then I'm going to talk to you about the GPS. One finger, one button. This thing is unbelievable. It really is the most stable drone we've ever put together. Whether you're outside using the GPS, whether you're inside using its stability from the second camera, altitude lock, it knows its height. If the wind knocks it, remembers the height, auto corrects. But look at this, unheard of at this price. It's got an angle adjusting lock. So even if the angle is knocked on this drone, it's going to right itself exactly back to where it came from. But the second camera underneath, locking the flooring shot, that allows you to fly it, Rob, from the palm of your hand. This drone isn't good. It is the most stable, easiest to fly, and then outside with the GPS integration, it's incredible. Look at this camera. Here in the studio are £10,000 cameras, but we're now hands-free, and I mean no hands at all, on this GPS. 3, 2, 1, memory locked in. Hand up starts the video, hand down stops it, it recognises me. But a GPS with 2 cameras on board, normally over £1,000. Not on this drone, it allows you to do it instantly. So now in 1080p, full HD, you're on that one. I'm on the one top right, that's the down cam. A blogging shot top left from my mobile phone, 3 shots in one. This is incredible. Of course, you can fly it from the screen of your phone only. Of course, you can fly this like the Ultimate Pro. Whether you're a beginner, nice and steady, whether you go to the intermediate speed without having to upgrade the motors, upgrade the camera, it's all in the drone when you first buy it. The first GPS we've ever heard of that has 2 technologies to allow a beginner to use it as well as a pro. This thing is incredible. Again, we've made it so it folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. Again, it needs no license, no registration, no fee, as long as what you're filming is for personal use, or you can put it all over the internet, that doesn't matter, but just not to charge for it. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. That's your GPS. You're going to get 2 extra batteries in here. Size of the drone, size of my phone, drone, phone, and the storage case is included too. But I want to show you the GPS. This is the thing I can't do here in the studio because it's the middle of the night, I can't go outside. So what I'm going to do is bring
you will be able to soon.
Oh, we're getting a garden.
We've got a garden.
We've
just got to put some lights out there, that's all.
But let me show you, I want to show you this. The features that you get on this GPS. Now, one of them in the middle, you get so many more than the original FX Pro. Now, have a look, you've got surround. Have you ever seen the videos on the internet where you get that shot where it flies up in the air, turns to face you, and you're in the middle of a field and you get that full 360, or around the church spire, over the edge of the cliffs, over the sea? That surround button is what it's done by. Their drones may cost tens of thousands. You're doing it with your GX Pro GPS, but the real magic is this one. When I press this button, it uses the GPS integration. Now here in our new studio in Warrington, this is exactly where we are. Please don't come knocking on the door. We're not going to answer it. We're live. We can't answer the door while we're filming to you. But look, you press this button here and it overlays the Google Earth. So that is our studio building here. Now, maybe I want to fly over the trees on the right. Maybe I want to fly over the building, over the car park, and then land. Not near, not close, exactly 2 meters in front of my feet. I just press that Google Earth map on the app, which is free, and press go. It will fly to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, and then land. Not near me, not close, exactly 2 meters in front of my feet. This is an unbelievable drone. This is the next level of drone. Now, if you want to go to that hobbyist level, that prosumer level, you want to take this not just from filming friends and family, but you want to make proper videos for TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, this is going to allow you to do it. The ultimate upgrade, 1080p camera, full GPS integration, the ultimate, the best, the top of its field, and we're giving you 3 batteries in this bundle, again, till it lost. Now, have a look at the quality of this camera. Now, this I filmed in a field close to my house probably about 6 months ago. Look at the colors. Look at the definition. Look at the sky. This drone will allow you to film. Now, this was only about 10 meters, 20 meters in the air, Rob. This will go 120 meters in the air, all done through that GPS integration. This could be you next weekend, because I have to post these out on Monday morning. You'll have them before next weekend. Filming, flying, making memories, having fun. If you're up for an incredible drone, this and the next level is the unbelievable GX Pro GPS.
Excuse me, it really is a good bit of kit. And I tell you, as I say, for those of you maybe that are really, really into your social media and you're posting on Instagram and TikTok and, you know, all of those other kinds of things, I think it's worth you investing in the GPS. I'll tell you why. Because obviously you've got the full HD, but you've also got the ability to do some pretty nifty shots. And because you've got the GPS, you don't even have to be an expert at flying the drone, because it's programmed flight. You can set the coordinates, essentially. It's like on the Starship Enterprise, isn't it? Set the coordinates and then engage. And so you can get some really, really amazing stuff. Now, bear in mind, if you are monetizing your social media, then yes, you will need to get a license. They're not very much money. Just go to the CAA website. But if you're just doing it for your own personal, private use and having a bit of fun, absolutely no license needed whatsoever. This is the gift box as well. It's a great gift for the youngsters in your family. And when I say youngsters, I mean youngsters in sort of mental age. Because I consider myself a youngster mentally, you know what I mean? I'm still 24 in my head. I'm now two and a half 24-year-olds getting on for it, and or 2.25. So it is fun. It is satisfying. It's also a great pastime. If you go and maybe you go sit in the park, maybe you walk the dog, and it's just an extra activity to add to your outdoor pursuits, and you can get some amazing shots from this. The camera is brilliant, by the way, in low light conditions, both on this and also on the FX Pro Elite. And so, if you're out and about, maybe somewhere on holiday and you're going out at night, you can take this with you. You can now, if you do take it abroad, I will say, check the rules or check the laws of the land to which you are visiting or where you're visiting to which you are going. But certainly in the UK, it's not a problem flying it in streets and things like that, as long as they're not crowded. That's the only caveat, really. And so, and if you're a student filmmaker or an aspiring independent filmmaker, this camera is so good. Usually for a drone shot, you use those for what they call in the industry high and wides. And so you don't need, even if you're shooting a 4K film, you don't need the 4K resolution on a wide shot. You can always upscale. Now, filmmakers will know what I'm talking about, and it doesn't really matter if nobody else does. So, this is a really affordable alternative, because if you go for the brand leader, which is that 3-letter company, and it's an amazing company, and they make drones up to £17,000 that they shoot major motion pictures on. But the fact is that to get this quality, the GPS quality drone, you're looking at probably about, for the minis, about £500 plus. And then a lot of the features are locked and they're subscription based, and you have to unlock them by paying extra. The brand leader, you can't even start the drone, you can't even turn it on until you've created an account on their website and unlocked it. So, and that's fine. If you go to your catalogue store, what used to be the catalogue store, you know the one I mean, and have a look at the lowest price drone they've got, again, there are subscription based features. So, and I want to just say, when you see Rich using a cable plugged into his phone, that is connected to our gallery, our desk that allows us to show you the picture. It doesn't make any difference to, in fact, actually, if you were to pull it out, Rich, it doesn't make any difference to the drone.
Pull it out, all you can do is just turn off our screen on the TV.
Yeah.
So there's no need for the cable.
No.
If this is without the cable, it works absolutely exactly the same.
Yes.
It is just we use the cable so we can show it to you on your screen. That's all.
Yeah, that's literally it. That was Mike who asked that question. If you've got any more questions, they'll be sent through to my iPad shortly, and we'll happily answer them for you. Remember, it is, it's guaranteed fun, I think, and you can fly it indoors. You could literally just be sitting in your house and I've got nothing to do right now. Instead of putting the telly on, you fly the drone around. Why not? But do remember, as always, that you have the only rule, and it's not really even a rule, it's a guideline, and that is you have to follow the drone code.
The UK Drone Code is published by the Civil Aviation Authority to assist drone users. Here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit www.dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful and, importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone.
I just made a joke about while we were playing that video about people who own BMWs, which I'm about to become one actually, and then realised my director who's driving me back to the hotel drives a BMW, and he said, "Well, someone's walking back to the hotel today." Think before you speak, Rob. Here are some testimonials about these wonderful drones. We're going to go back to the FX Pro Elite. So easy to fly, great footage, brilliant features. Steve says, this is one of the easiest drones to learn to fly. It's light and easy to transport. Mike Gardner says, easy to fly and the cameras catch great footage when flying. And Richard Bruce, I'm sure there's a "the" missing in there. Great drone, really easy to fly and some brilliant features for the price. Have had a much more expensive drone in the past that didn't do half of what the GX. Now that's the GX Pro. That's a different model. I don't think we have that in stock at the moment. So this is the, oh no, is the GX Pro in stock?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. And that's, oh, that was the
It's
GPS.
talking about the GPS, yeah.
Oh, that's the sorry. We've got 4 models, and to be honest, after all these years, I still can't tell the difference between which one's which. Anyway, so yeah, do check out. May I ask you to check out, because stop making me laugh. The FX Pro Elite. And Martha and Moya's going, don't be weird. Here's an impression. Weird. Snow White. Weird. Half the stock of the FX Pro Elite has gone. See, this isn't a job for me. This is just my sandpit. I could do this all night. I could come closer. Now I'm blurry, see? Now I'm going to be blurry because Rich is trying to keep focus. And he's good, but he ain't that blooming good. Oh, he is actually. Sorry, that's that. I'm happy for the rest of the week now. Carry on. Yeah.
Okay, so now back to some drones, because that's what the show's all about.
And now back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's going absolutely crazy. Honestly, we never expected to get to 50% of the stock gone by this time in the show. Please be quick. Please make sure it's yours. And by the way, with the weather improving, imagine filming, flying, making memories with your friends in the garden, in the park. This drone is incredible. But this is one step up. This is one generation up from anything else on the high street at double its price. Why? Everything's included. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming HD camera. Now let me just explain, VR capable. If you've got those Google glasses, you've got the cardboard glasses, the Google glass, you can now watch with your phone in the glasses as if you're sitting on the front. It's called FPV, first person view. You are literally watching it like you are flying it from the cockpit. This drone is incredible. But with those extra features you never thought you could get, 2 cameras on board, normally 7 or 8 in your FX Pro. There's no other shop or retailer with it. It is here just for you, STV and ITV viewers. You're the lucky ones, and you can get the last of our stocks now. Only 50% of that stock still left. This drone is brilliant. The Follow Me over £1,000 in there. Look, let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant. But look, the reviews are there because out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. That's the difference. That's what makes it special. Let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant, and let me show you what makes this drone incredible. Number one, we're talking about a full-size drone here. Not a pocket-sized drone, not one of them little ones in the shops. Full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, and it remains fully flexible. Bash it, smash it, knock it, hit it, this drone will come back for more. If it's going towards the tree, it just bounces off. That's why the pros are buying this, not to give to the kids. By the way, they can give it to the kids, but they're buying it so that they can do the close-up shots, because that is an HD camera. Don't get me wrong, other drones have HD cameras. You're normally popping out a memory card, putting it in a laptop, but this is different because what it's doing is live streaming to the screen of your phone. Now, again, for all the questions, the wire is just so we can show it to you on your TV screen. No wire is needed. It's a fully wireless system.
It'd be a long wire.
Drones, yeah. Well, over 120 meters in every direction.
Exactly.
Well, the drone sees live, you see live. You can Facebook it, video
Hi,
it, Rob,
darling.
Instagram it, YouTube it. By the way, if you look carefully, there's Sam on TV. ITV at the back.
He's doing TikTok.
He's filming for TikTok. We're live on TikTok.
We got TikTok filming us filming ITV.
It's like incredible, this. But it means you can make memories, you can make movies, you can do your social media feed. But with a £600 drone on the high street, that would be giving you one angle, one shot, and one direction. But this allows you not a one-shot lens, because what we've done for the first time is added a manual gimbal. You can now change the angle shot. Now, normally this is prescribed to just professional drones, filming from above, over 100 meters in the air. This could be flying over that castle. This could be flying over that wedding venue. The kids playing football in the park, or just gran and granddad. You want that memory to last forever. And you can film in different ways with this drone that you could not film with any phone, with any camera. This is unbelievable. But the real magic is right now. Because why are you all buying it? Why is everyone wanting it? Why are you all checking out those phones, getting on the phone, getting on the website right now? Because this drone is different. If you've had a drone before, maybe it hit the ceiling, hit the floor, went all over the place. It wasn't you. It was the drone. Now, we've made this different. We built it different. We've got the 5-star reviews because it is different. We're not going to touch the control sticks. We're not going to try and stabilize it. By the way, do you remember when you were learning to drive and you were doing like those hill starts, kangarooing up and down, and you had to learn it? That's how drones go all over the place, but not this one, because we're not going to learn it. We're going to take one finger and we're going to press one button. 3, 2, 1, boom. The drone does it for you. Out the box, 20 seconds. I'm just going to leave it there for a second. Hanging like it's on a piece of string. That's the stability of today's £160 FX Pro, the same stability of a £700 or £800 drone. And let me prove it to you. Now, I apologise if you're a shop owner that sells drones. I apologise to you if you own a gadget shop or a toy shop. I apologise. Why? Because the one thing that we can do with the FX Pro, no hands, you just can't do. This drone, no having to worry about it, no adjusting it, no stable, hands-free. Why? Altitude lock. It knows its height. The wind knocks it, remembers the height and auto-corrects, but there's a second camera underneath that locks and holds the floor in shot. That's why, unlike any other drone, you are now getting the stability indoors that even allows you to lock onto your hand and fly this drone like Harry Potter. It is incredible. But because you've got the most stable drone, because you've got the easiest to fly drone, you now have that unbelievable camera. So let's have a look. Here in the studio, we're normally filmed on studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of pounds. But I'm not being filmed by them. I'm on FX Pro Cam. V-sign recognises my gesture. 3, 2, 1, boom. That memory is already now locked into my phone. And by the way, if you want to know where it goes, it's your normal photo book. It's already in there recorded. Right. Hand up starts the video. Hand down stops the video. This drone recognises, that's normally worth 700 quid in a drone, but I'm going to flip it. Because Rob, what makes this drone unique, what makes it special at this price, what makes it stand out from the crowd, 2 cameras on board. You don't get this till 800 or 900 quid. You are on that front camera, HD filming. I am now being filmed on that down camera. This could be for filming a blog, an Instagram. You could have this being sent to your friends in another country while the drone is still flying in the air. Blogging shot top left. 3 shots recorded independently at once so that you can edit them, Facebook them, video blog them. You are able to fly. But how easy is it to fly? Now look, we couldn't do this in the old studio because of the way the cameras were. I'm going to land it. Do you want to see how easy this drone is to land?
Yes.
If you're a beginner, you just press the land button. Straight down. Now let me explain. The batteries are pre-charged, they're ready to go. How long does this drone take to set up? All you do is put the batteries straight in. That was a question at the beginning. They're pre-charged, they're ready to go. So battery in the drone, download the app. App is free, no in-app purchase, nothing to buy, no wire needed. It's just so we can show it to you live in the studio. You want to fly it, one finger, one button, less than 20 seconds, you're in the air and filming. Speed number 1, nice and steady, up the stairs, round the banisters, you are learning how to fly. But let me show you, this drone has a brake, it's proportional control. So when I let go of the control stick, it steadies off, it stops dead. It doesn't carry on going in the wrong direction like all the drones you've had before, it stops. That's why it's so easy, so stable, so controlled, making this unique, different, 5-star reviewed, simple to fly.
Wait, can I have a go?
Speed number 1 up the stairs, yes you can. Speed number 2, let me just show the speed,
David
then you
asked
have a
me
go,
that.
Rob.
Yeah.
Speed number 2 doubles that speed, so we're now an intermediate drone. We've doubled the speed, but we haven't had to buy new motors, haven't had to upgrade the camera. By the way, if you're looking on the high street for that very famous brand with a D at the beginning and an I at the end and a J somewhere in the middle, no subscriptions required, no locked features, everything is free, included and ready to go. Speed number 2, intermediate. But you don't stay in intermediate for long. Give it a click, pro. We have now tripled the speed.
Oh, yeah.
So we are now a full 25 miles an hour. Football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. And do you have to spend a single penny extra? No, because it's in the bundle, ready to go. By the way, you said, should we watch Rob have a little fly of it?
Yeah!
I'm gonna land it. Let's give Rob a go.
All right.
Genuinely,
Make way.
here, ready to have a fly. Rob,
Yeah.
all you do is press the takeoff button.
The takeoff button. I think I can do that. Are we ready? All cameras ready? Stand by. Gird your loins, everyone. Here we go.
Wait for
Oh,
it to stop.
right. Okay.
And now-
left is what?
Left, right,
Oh,
and
that
left
turns
with your
it.
right thumb.
That makes it go that way.
That
That makes it go that way. This makes it go up. This makes it go down. So,
How cool is
Oh,
that?
now I could, if I wanted, I could turn it around there and then I could go forwards.
Unbelievable. Now, if this
Oh.
is flying towards a tree or a river, you have a return to home button. If this is going at the wrong angle 100 metres away, you press a button, it will right itself. You can fly this drone. Now, I want to teach you something, Rob. So bring the drone back to yourself.
Oh, almost. Sorry. No!
Don't worry.
I didn't
literally
turn it in
bounces.
time.
Don't worry. It bounces and
But
carries
it's
on
still
flying.
perfectly
Don't worry.
safe.
Watch.
Yeah.
I want to teach you something.
Yeah, go on.
There is a button at the top here
Yeah.
that says flip on it.
Yeah.
If you press the flip button, choose a direction,
Oh.
flip 360 is all on its own. So you press one button, flip 360.
And it flipses.
Done.
Flipses.
This
Flip-
drone is incredible.
Yeah.
Live streaming all the
That's
way
me
through.
done. But it is really easy to control, but it got away with me a bit.
No, it doesn't matter. This drone
We're
will
almost
bounce
down to the
off
last
and
third of the stock, last 40%. You've
Please be
really...
quick.
Okay, stop. You carry on. I've got to talk to the people, Rich. Hold on.
Okay.
Right, Rich, can I have a wide shot, please? Can we have TikTok round here ready, please? Can we move the drone out of the way? Here we go. This is my favourite Queen video. You ready? You've got to check out. You've got to check out. Check out your cart now. Confirm your purchase right now. You've got to check out. God knows you've got to check out.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just tell you, our producer just said, don't carry on. What about the copyright? I don't think they're going to worry about that rendition of their song.
If Queen complain about that, we've got bigger problems.
Oh, I don't think
I
don't think they're going to
don't
worry.
think Brian's watching.
No. It's fine. He may be watching, but he's not going to worry about that getting in the way of their thing. Hey, let me show you then. So let's get this drone back in the air. My word, when we talk about Rob Locke with an E being unpredictable, he's the best. He is the most amazing presenter ever. Because you never know what's going to happen.
You know, that's a year and a half of being serious. I just finally couldn't contain myself.
Let's take it back up into the air. And what I want to show you with this drone is you don't have to fly it from the controller. When you get to a pro with a pro level drone, you want to be able to fly it from the control from the mobile phone. So if I turn the controller off, I am now on phone control. As soon as my fingers touch the screen, you'll see two little googly eyes appear. They are now your control sticks being used on the drone. Now I can lock it onto me, and everywhere I walk and go, this drone is going to follow me, walking, skiing, out with your dog. You can get those magic shots without your hands in there,
Vacuuming the house.
flying as you go. It's incredible. Vacuuming the floor, singing Queen songs if you want to. But it folds up, fits in your pocket. Take it with you everywhere you go. Now, we do not have many mega bundles left. If the 24-hour deal runs out, and by the way, it sounds like it really is going to, you will only be able to buy this drone with one extra battery, not the two extra batteries. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. You really have to be quick. I've heard it's going absolutely ballistic this Sunday morning. Thank you so much. Now, no license needed, no registration, no fee. Now, for all the people that have written in, and it happens on every show we do, we write back to them, we tell you, we explain it to you. No license needed, no registration, no fee. This drone is built to the new Class Drone Zero toy category. It is confirmed by the CAA to need no license, no registration, no fee. If you want the legal text and you want to check, we're happy for you to do so. Cap 1789A, Section 14, 5A Part 2. And if you want to check that, go onto our YouTube feed because we record our shows. So you can go back and check that legal text and you can go and find it. That's the size of the drone. That's the size of your phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone. Take this with you everywhere you go. But why has it gone crazy tonight? Why does this drone go crazy when we bring it without the mega bundle? Why? Because the normal price of this drone on its own, when it launched, 250 quid drone on its own. Now, when we say on its own, it means it only came with one battery and the controller. That is it. We didn't sell 1 or 2, 10 or 20, 100, tens of thousands of FX Pro 5-star reviews coming out our ears. Tonight is different. Tonight is special. Tonight is the start of summertime. The sun's coming out. Next week is going to be as hot as other countries in Europe and around the world. That's why you could get this and start filming and making memories. Why? At under 160 quid, we're not just going to give you the drone on its own. Tonight, we're going to throw in 2 extra batteries for nothing. Nish Nil Zero, like they're completely free. Tripling your flight time, tripling the fun, up to an hour's worth of flight time with an hour. Not 5 minutes like a drone in the and up to an hour with those 3 batteries in this bundle, and it gets better because Rob, we're also throwing in the storage case. Now, you would not buy a mobile phone without putting a protective case on the back. You wouldn't buy a mobile phone without putting that glass screen protector. This is your drone's protector. Foam line, space for the drone, space for the controller, battery one like everyone gets. 2 and 3 that you're going to get will be in this bundle, delivered to your door before next weekend. The ultimate set, the ultimate collection, every pro feature you've always wanted, auto takeoff, auto land, it's in here. But listen, the shots, the features you never thought you could afford, the 2 cameras on board, normally 7 in your drone, the follow me, normally 1,000 quid in your FX Pro, just for you. But what makes me smile, what makes me happy, what makes me proud, whoever you give it to, whoever you gift it to, whether it's just you. And I know you watch the boxing, you turned on and you watch this show, you want the drone for you, no one else. Father's Day present for yourself, that's the way to get the present you want, and not a tie or a pair of socks. This is the way, get it for yourself. This drone allows you, whoever you give it to, they can fly it. So smooth, so fun, making memories from the first minute you've owned it. This drone is honestly incredible.
Now, I don't know if I made this clear earlier. It really is quite important. If you want to actually own it, you have to pay for it. Unfortunately, I know I don't make the rules. Well, I kind of do. But you've got to pay for it, I'm afraid. So, but I tell you what, we won't charge you very much. Instead of charging you 500 quid, which is probably what this is worth, we'll charge you £54.98 if you want to spread the cost with PayPal Pay 3 online at shopontv.co.uk. But you've got to check out, really. It means literally where it says check out securely pay. It's free to set up an account with Shop on TV. Doesn't cost you anything. Obviously, the price of the product when you buy it. Name, address, telephone number, and how you want to pay. Obviously, your email address as well. You'll get tracking information and such. All major credit and debit cards, and you can use PayPal as a payment method. Or you can, when you go to PayPal's website and sign, in fact, you'll be taken there automatically, and sign in or create an account. If you select Pay Later, then you can pay in 3 interest-free instalments. 551576, you'll have it by the middle of the next week probably. You'll be flying it in the park, flying it at the beach, flying it wherever you go, in a field. Now, can I just quickly say, we are also broadcasting or being broadcast live on TikTok. Our floor manager, Sam, has got his own TikTok, Shop on Sam. So would TikTok mind coming on? Because it's a bit weird, me kind of talking to TikTok and telly. So come on, Sam, come on in. Rich, I'm going to bring him in. Come in. Hello, TikTok. Hello, nice to see you. Thank you for watching. So now, this is Sam, everybody. Hi, Sam.
Hello, everyone.
So now our cameras are filming us being filmed on TikTok. So if you tune into ITV or STV right now and you've got your TikTok Shop on Sam, you'll see us on telly. And are you doing it like that? Or are you doing it and you'll see it on here as well? Yeah, there's Rich over there. See? It's very meta. Sorry, I keep saying that. Meta's Facebook and Instagram, isn't it? Thank you, TikTok. Now, I'll tell you what, we'll give you a chance. I don't know, I just want to dance tonight.
Not again.
I'm not gonna. Honestly, that was my exercise for the year. We're going to show you some storage boxes to give you to show you something great, but also to give you a chance to check out on your drones. Take this time to actually go and pay. These are amazing. Rich, we've got a bit of video about our boxes. Would you like to tell us about it?
Organising, decluttering and tidying your home. These will take 14 kilograms of weight, but they are super strong with an internal steel frame. Now they fold completely flat. They allow you to stack them up to 4 high. So you are tidying, organising, but also it's a shelving solution. There's a zipper at the top and a zipper at the front. That zipper at the front means you can get access to the box from the front, but also stack them and fold them away. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could have this in the corner of the room, in the garage, in the loft. It's waterproof, dustproof and breathable. So whatever you put in it smells as good when it comes out 6 months later as it did when it went in. They are incredible. Now that's our 66 litre.
We've also got the under the bed ones. Now I've got an ottoman bed, and I got some of these so I could sort of pack up and what do you call it? Sort all of the things under my bed. And you could actually get 6 of those under a king-size bed. I've got a Super King, probably even get any more of those. These are great.
They are not just for under the bed, Christmas decorations, brilliant for them. Shoes, amazing for them. Stacking them on top of the wardrobes, that space under the wardrobe where your clothes are hanging, but you get that little space that's never used for anything.
Yeah.
These will fit. You've, remember, got the window at the front and at the top, so you've got access from the side and the top, and they fold flat when you're not using them. 14 kilograms of weight each they will take and stack up to 4 high.
Brilliant stuff. They are amazing. I've got 3 of those myself. There's our website, shopontv.co.uk. We've also got, let's go through some of the other handy helpers or handy solutions items. They are handy helpers as well, actually. This is the Wonder Broom. Wonder Broom by name, Wonder Broom by nature. Hey, Rich.
Look at this. This is basically 500 rubber bristles. The new way to clean. The only broom you will ever need. This is hygienic because nothing sticks to those bristles, and you can wash the bristle head in your dishwasher and clean them straight away. Now, when you've got hair on the floor, this is going to pick up everything. Short, sharp pulls gives static charge. It lifts up all that hair from the carpet, picking up. If you've got pets, you need this. And you're not just getting the broom, you're getting the brush as well, so a mini one. But have a look. Things like glass, wet messes, this will clean absolutely everything. The floor, that's an egg on the floor, and it picks up every bit of liquid, every
usually on my
bit of
face.
mess and mark. It's incredible. And they wash in the dishwasher, so you can take that end off, wash them, and you get the handheld brush as well. So it's the broom and brush, the Wonder Broom. Is telescopic, brilliant if you've got artificial grass outside, absolutely amazing indoor and outdoor. That is your amazing Wonder Broom and Wonder Brush, and that price is unbelievable, Rob.
$18.99 is the price. Now, if somebody's under 14 and they're not flowing, now I'm not talking English, that's helpful. If they're not flowing with the big drone, then you might want a little one. We got a little tiny one. It's called the Stracker. I love it. It is very nice. And it lights up. I've kind of been going across Europe with that accent, sorry. I settled en French. Parlez-vous français? C'est magnifique, n'est-ce pas? And it's still got PayPal, $54.99. So you can do for $19.98 a month. Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, capped postage and packing. You only pay the first $4.95 once. So you could load up your baskets and only pay if all the P&Ps are $4.95, you only pay $4.95, even if you have 85 million products in your basket. And if they're a little bit more, you only pay the difference. That's apparently Rich's abode. Obviously, I'm in the wrong business. I can barely maintain a 2-bedroom flat in Croydon. He's got a trampoline and everything. Obviously, there's money in these drones. I see. In all seriousness, though, I love the big drones.
Yeah.
But I really love, and I want to get one just so I can literally transport nachos around my flat from person to person. I love the Striker.
It's a brilliant drone for 8 years old and upwards. Now, let me explain. This is a fully foam drone. So it's basically unbreakable. It's made designed so it's not going to hurt, damage. Foam. Anything can bash it or knock it. This is a high-density foam, so it's not like a polystyrene. You're not going to break it. But one button in the air, this is brilliant. Now, it looks like a drone. It sounds like a drone. It sounds like a jet because it is a jet. Now, have a look at this. It looks incredible. Now, not only does it look good, it's the easiest to fly drone that we have. In fact, if you're a kid, because it's made of the high density foam, you're not going to hurt yourself. But look, even if you knock it, it literally just keeps on adjusting itself. You're not going to knock it out of sync. You're not going to knock it out. It carries on flying. But it also has its flip
so surreal.
360. So at a touch of a button, flip 360. Oh my goodness, look at that go. That is...
Oh, do it again, do it again. Oh, you flew out. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Let me
come
look.
back into shot.
We
Try
tried
again,
to
try
set up
again,
this shot.
try
Let's do
again.
it. Let's do it. Here we go.
Go on.
One. Okay, we're going to get the shot back. This is for us to record.
Go now, go.
Whoa! Look at that go. But there's also an auto flight button, so it can auto spin. So there's a button for the kids that they press it, and it will do a full spin around the lounge,
it's like
around the studio,
invaded
without having to worry. One button allows you to do it. This isn't a good drone. This is incredible. And remember, completely undamageable or breakable.
Have you ever seen a film called
high-density flow?
Have you ever seen a film called Batteries Not Included?
I haven't.
Oh, it's so, your kids will love that film.
I will watch it.
It's these little spaceships, little mini spaceships.
Oh, cool.
Oh, it's amazing. But that's what that reminds me of. Steven Spielberg. You've heard of him, right?
I have.
Yeah. It's so much fun. And look, even the big drones, I've crashed them every time I've tried to use them. It's gone so well, and then it's all gone south right at the end. But this, don't matter, fly into anything.
No. And if you've got young kids in the family, this could be the very first drone they learn.
Yeah.
This could be for you, the gift or gadget that you can play with the kids and still get the other drone just for you. Foam line, so it's full high density foam, not going to break it, not going to damage it, safe around the house. That is incredible.
Sam, have we got any crisps anywhere? I want to see if it'll transport a crisp.
We'll try that later.
Try it later, yeah. It might not. Oh, sorry. Hello. I wasn't sitting down on the job, I was perching. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, to go back to the FX Pro. That is the big boys drone. Big boys and girls. There are 40 people who've got this in their baskets and haven't checked out and paid for it yet. Why? Have you gone to bed? Hi! Hello? Wakey, wakey! Siri, set an alarm for 2:15. Alexa, set an alarm for 2:15. Hey Google, set an alarm for 2:15. Check out for that's just 9 minutes away. Just imagine what's going to happen across the country in 9 minutes' time. I'm going to become the most hated man in the nation. Please, no, seriously, please do trek out. You can trek out as well. I will be when I getting back to the hotel. But a bit of Star Trek Next Generation last night. Loved it. The one with Scotty when Michael Doohan comes in. Season 6, episode 3, I believe. Anyway, so remember that with all drones, the only code that you are required to follow, and it's common sense really, although as the saying goes, the trouble with common sense is it's not that common. So for those who aren't sure, here is the drone code.
The UK Drone Code is published by the Civil Aviation Authority to assist drone users. Here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit www.dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful and, importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone.
I'm not going to ask you to check out again because those that I've asked and haven't. And those that I've asked that have. To those that have, thank you. To those that haven't, why, for the love of God? Now, if you've just tuned in, maybe you've just come back from the boozer. I mean, a wonderful night out. Actually, I suppose the boozer would be closed, wouldn't it? Maybe you've come back from a club. I used to live in nightclubs in my 20s. If I wasn't working, 5 nights a week sometimes I would go to this amazing club in Croydon. 2 clubs, actually. Closed now. Sign of the times, isn't it, really? Oh, dear. But yeah, we're featuring drones. Now, you may not have seen drones on Shop on TV before. And if that's the case, you're in for a treat, because these are real, bona fide, live, actual flying drones that you can buy now, because this is a shopping show. We are Shop on TV. The Shop on TV on ITV and STV. See? And here is the man who can, the man who can't say no. If he was American, he'd be American, not Americant. But he's not American, and so he hasn't got any tariffs on him at all.
No, none.
No tariff-free zone for these drones, so buy them now before that changes. Hey? Richard Meyer.
Thank you so much, with an E.
With an
let me tell you, this drone has
Boy, that's my catchphrase.
I stole it off someone. I can't remember who it was. This drone has gone absolutely crazy tonight. This drone goes absolutely crazy every time we bring it. And tonight, 3 batteries included, 2 of them for free, triple the flight time, onto an hour's worth of flight time. But what makes this drone incredible, what makes it brilliant, and by the way, you're going to have it before next weekend. If you order it in this show, it will get posted out on Monday morning and be with you by about Thursday or Friday. This drone has every feature you've always wanted. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming HD camera, direct to your phone, but all those features you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board, gesture control, follow me built in, it's in your FX Pro. But the last of the stocks that we've got, the last of the stuff we have in the country, it is your chance to get it right now to film and fly this summer. If it's for Father's Day, there will not be more stock landing in the UK before then. Let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant, let me show you why this is the drone with all the 5-star reviews. Let me show you why out the box in 20 seconds you can fly it, but also let me show you that this is a full-size drone, a beast. Full size, full fun, full excitement, full magic, Rob, but also fully flexible. Bash it, smash it, knock it, hit it. This drone will keep bouncing back, keep coming back for more, and it does it with an HD camera. Now, this is live streaming. No memory card here. It live streams direct to your phone. Any iPhone 5 upwards, any Android phone with Jelly Bean up, pretty much every phone out there on the market right now. And the wire is just so that picture comes up on your TV screen. For you, this is a completely wireless system. And what the drone sees live, you see live. Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, Zoom it, put it on TikTok. There's our TikTok camera just up there, filming on TikTok live as well as on the studio.
By the way, for the eagle-eyed viewers, you'll notice that's the crew's first set.
Because we're in a new studio today. But let me explain. If this was a normal drone on the high street, 600 quid, 1 angle, 1 shot, 1 direction from that camera lens. But we've done something different. We have built in a manual gimbal. So you don't need to be a pro to be able to film the pro shots. It's in your FX Pro. So you can now film from above, the kids playing football in the park over 120 meters away. You can fly over your friend's wedding venue, creating that magic moment they couldn't have done any other way. You could use this to film your friends and family in the park, waving at everyone at the garden party, saying hello. This is in your garden, in your field, in your local park. You're making memories, but you don't need to be a pro to film pro-level footage. You don't need to be a pro to be able to fly it, because that's the difference. That's what's special. With a normal drone, you have to learn all the control sticks. Forget it. 1 finger, 1 button, 3, 2, 1. You've just learned to fly. There is nothing else you need to do. Out the box in 20 seconds, and that is hovering like it's like, that was the downdraft knocking off box on the floor.
Blew it over.
This is like it's hanging on a piece of string. Now, I am sorry to every other shop or retailer, because I know when your drones are up in the air, they're going to the right, to the left, all over. Maybe you had a drone, it hit the ceiling, hit the floor, went everywhere. No hands on the controller. I'm presenting to you live in a studio without having to do anything to stabilise it. The drone from RDM, the FX Pro, will stabilise itself. Why? It's got altitude lock. If it knows the wind, it remembers its height. So if the wind knocks it, remembers the height, it autocorrects on its own, meaning you can start flying and having fun straight away. But it's got a second camera underneath. This is unique and different, locks the floor and shot, called optical flow. It gives it the stability to hold itself steady indoors like a GPS drone does outdoors. It allows you to track the palm of your hand like Harry Potter. So maybe Grandad can fly for the first time, Grandma can use it. Anyone, whatever your skill level, can fly this drone, but it gets better, Rob. Because now let's look at the camera. Here in the studio, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of quid. but I'm going to film from FX Pro Cam. The drone recognises my gesture. This is normally over 700 quid in a drone. 3, 2, 1, boom, it's already in the photo book on my phone. That's your photo book in your phone, recorded and ready to use. Hand up starts a video. Hand down stops a video. The drone recognises me. But what makes this drone unique, what makes it different, what makes all the retailers, when they come and ask us for it, go crazy, 2 cameras on board. Now, they don't have drones till it gets to the £700 mark with 2 cameras. It is in your FX Pro. You're on the front cam, I'm on the down cam. This could be over 120 meters in the air. Blogging shot top left, be quick. I'm hearing how many of you are coming in. Thank you so much. This drone is incredible and it can be yours by next weekend. That is 2 cameras on board on a drone at less than a third of the price that you would expect it on normally. $159.99, 2 cameras ready to go, and speed number 1 nice and steady, up the stairs, round the banisters. By the way, as a beginner, if you're going towards that tree, lake, river, and you panic, no, I'm going to crash, you press 1 button on the controller, it comes back to you. Auto homing on a drone at this point, unbelievable. If it's facing the wrong way, 120 meters away, press a button, it will right itself. This drone does it instantly. By the way, you want to show off to your friends and family, 1 button, flip 360. And it's not just a flip 360 drone, it's a flip 360 video, Rob. So as you touch the button, the video does that flip 360.
Well, let's see if we can get it on the overhead camera.
Look at this thing go, it's incredible. But now, speed number 2, second click, double the speed. So we're now high in the trees, swooping under park benches. And here's the thing, we haven't had to upgrade the motors like any other drone. We haven't had to upgrade the camera like every other drone. All this is more money, more money, more money.
Fly under, see the overhead cam? Yeah, okay, do a flip now. Go on then.
Way! Look at that go. This thing is incredible. And can I just say, our director, our cameraman Rich here, capturing shots we could never do in our previous studio. This thing is incredible. What a moment.
RDM upgrade, Shop on TV upgrade.
It is. We've upgraded this channel. Now let me just show you with the drone how easy this is to fly. So we got that upgrade of speed and motors without having to pay a penny. We haven't had to add a subscription like you do on that very famous brand with the D, the I and the J in the middle. Nothing needs to be unlocked. Nothing needs to be paid for extra. It's in the same drone you learn out the box in 20 seconds. You can also fly it just from the screen of your phone. The wire, remember, just so I can show it to you live in the studio, this is a wireless system. As soon as your fingers touch 2 control sticks, we're now flying it from the screen of my mobile phone, and then it locks onto me. And everywhere I walk, everywhere I go, normally £1,000, it follows me. A follow me drone. And then folds up, fits in your pocket. I'm hearing how many more of you have jumped in, how many more of you have checked it out. Thank you so much. This is the last of our stocks of the FX Pro. We will hopefully get it in for Christmas, but there is no more left for the summer when all our stock is gone. Folds up, fits in your pocket. Take it with you everywhere you go. No license needed, no registration, no fee. Built to the new Clastro Zero toy category, confirmed to us by the CAA. No license, no registration needed. And for those that tell me I'm wrong, Cap 1789A, subsection 145A Part 2, go and check it out. That's the size of the drone, that's the size of my phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone. Take this with you everywhere you go. But it's the deal. The deal tonight is unbelievable. The normal price, 250 quid drone on its own, more when we throw in extra bits and pieces. When it first launched, 1 or 2 at that price, forget it. Tens of thousands of FX Pro. This is your chance to get your hand on it, your chance to get our mega bundle deal. We never normally do the mega bundle. This is a 24-hour deal, dropped from about 300 quid that it would be to buy it separately to 159.99, 2 extra batteries, tripling the flight time, tripling the fun, tripling the excitement, tripling the magic, tripling the things you can film, up to an hour's worth of flight time with this drone. And then, not only are you getting the 2 extra batteries free, you're also getting the storage box for free. So normally, when you buy a phone, you wouldn't protect it with a screen protector or a case. This is your protection for a drone. Drone, controller, all foam lined, battery 1, battery 2, battery 3. Everything you need inside this bundle. It is the ultimate set, the ultimate collection, the best gift, the best present, the best Father's Day, the best you've done well at school for the summer. This could be making memories, filming, flying, having fun. And why do I talk fast? Because it's going fast. Your chance to get it, your chance to get all those features like the Follow Me, normally 1,000 quid, that you won't get in any other drone around this price on the high street. In your FX Pro exclusive to you. But whoever you give it to, whoever it's for, you can fly it. That's the difference. That's what makes it special. That's why we get the reviews, the 5 stars, because people for the first time can use it. Your chance, your time. Make sure it's yours. The incredible, the unbelievable FX Pro.
You know, it's times like this I wish we had some lovely kind of like the Hovis music, you know, some lovely kind of family type sounds in the background, but we don't. Well, we do actually. We just didn't know I wanted them and haven't chosen any yet for this show. Have you ever... Excuse me a second. These are coming up in a minute. Well, that killed the mood. I'm just kidding. No, we'll show you those in a sec. These are the magic pens. So, no, I just wanted to say, have you ever had a situation, or can you, no, let me start, he's thrown me now, hold on. Composure. Do you remember the last time that you spent some quality moments with someone special in your life? Maybe you were going for a walk, maybe you were at a particular venue where you were hanging out with someone you care about, who cares about you. Maybe it was a group of people and you were creating these incredible memories. And that's all they are. They're just memories in your mind. You don't have a record of them. Well, when you have a drone, you have something pocket-sized, something that will fit in the glove box of your car or in your bag or your purse or your rucksack. And when those memories start to occur, you can film them for prosperity. You can show your kids, or your grandkids, or your great-grandkids if you're lucky enough. And that's what a drone ultimately is all about. It's about making memories. Maybe you have a dog or another significant pet, and you can film them running and dancing and prancing in the park. And when they pass on, you have this incredible footage of them in their glory days. This is a way of capturing moments in your personal history. And you know, it cost me £114 to get a round-trip ticket from London Euston to Warrington Bank Quay. That's two uses, here and back. It's £159.99. And you've got a video camera, a stills camera that can fly. And that will allow your memories to soar. So check out now. Why don't you? By the way, we've also got these lovely pens. I don't know anything about these. I've no idea. This is magic pens. But you know, I know a man who does. His name's Charlie Hopkins, and there's Richard Meyer wearing the same shirt, funnily enough, to tell you more.
Well, hello there, very warm welcome back to Shop on TV. We're here with the legendary magic pens, and as the name suggests, oh my word, these are not just any pens. We're here with Richard. Tell us all about them. Richard, good to see you.
Thank you so much. This is honestly my favourite product of all time. We're here to get creative, we're here to have fun, and it's the best Christmas gift, birthday gift, present for kids of all ages. You are going to love it. Now, it's 3 different sets of pens all combined into one. One that changes colour, one that vanishes, and the last one, I'll show you a secret. Mix them together, a little bit of magic. Now look, we're going to use a little bit of orange, we'll use a little bit of blue, and I think we'll finish with a little bit of purple. Now what makes these pens special is you have a colour in the middle and a different colour on the ends. Now in every pack you get one of these, and that's your magic pen. When you touch the orange becomes a brilliant bright red. Oh, wow. The blue becomes an amazing neon yellow, the purple becomes an amazing neon green, but you can use the magic pens the other way around. So kids doing all their secret spy writing, their secret messages, you can literally just draw, and when you go over with a colour, it brings that secret message straight through to the surface.
Oh, Richard, these are
a little bit of magic. Look at that. These are incredible. But whereas these ones the kids go crazy for, the next pack are also the parents' favourite. The kids love them, but the parents love them more. I'll tell you why. What happens all the time when you get pen on the kids' hands, clothes, wallpaper, carpets, cars? Now these are all washable, these pens, so you can put anything that comes comes on your clothes in the washing machine, no problem. But you can't put the sofa in the washing machine. The magic pen makes them disappear. So completely and utterly mess-free. But this means we can do some of the best arts and crafts effects ever.
I think this is my favourite now. This is
now
great.
watch this. We're going to do a bit of a background, and we're going to do an effect called silhouetting. So when you go over with your magic pen, you're actually taking the colour away. So if you want to draw a snowman and add the snow, you can do it. But for school projects, you can just tidy up the edges, get rid of mistakes. These are absolutely incredible. But the best thing happens when we start to mix these colours together. So I'm going to start with a pen that changes colour, and what we're going to do is draw a load of lines. Then we're going to take one of the pens that vanishes colour, and we're just going to fill in the gaps in between. Now I want you to watch carefully, because this is one of the coolest graphics effects that you could ever create. This is something the kids can do on all their schoolwork, you can do on your card making. When you go over with a magic pen, watch this. Perfect 3D graphics.
Brilliant.
Every single time. Now we're going to make it even better. So all we do is we take a pen that vanishes and we go over the top. It gives that silhouette. So it jumps out into 3D the instant you touch the page.
I bet adults like this as well, don't they?
Now the last pack is really magical. Now this pack you are going to love. So with these we have a special colour. So what we're going to do is draw something nice and bright. A big bright, say green sun. It could be a star, a picture, a drawing. We want to make it brighter, so let's add some pink to make it even brighter. Now if this was a normal felt tip pen and you wanted to put a background in, you'd now be carefully going around the edges, spending hours going watch straight over the top. So you can now do space scenes, pictures, graphics, drawing, decorating, all your card making in seconds with your magic pens. Now as a set, they mix together to create the most amazing effects, and you're going to create new stuff all the time. So let's pick another colour. I'm going to now use a little bit of black, Charlie. Here is something you can do with the kids. Take the magic pen over your finger and rub out your thumbprint.
Right.
Put it onto the page.
No.
Look at how that effect comes out. Imagine doing this for all your science.
This is fantastic.
Imagine doing this for all your drawing. Look, I can draw the ears, I can draw a mouth, and yeah, that looks quite cool. Look at that. You can do whatever you like to do with these magic pens. Now remember, every pen changes colour. Every pen creates a brilliant effect. So whatever you're drawing, whatever you're creating, with the touch of the magic pen, you are producing brilliant arts and crafts.
Oh, honestly, Richard, this is, you're right, the ultimate gift for kids, isn't it? So I can imagine maybe after a Sunday lunch, the family's gathered around the table, get these out. They're going to adore them, they really are. You know what, you can have a twin pack, you can have a single pack. If you want a single pack, it's on the side of your screen. If you want to double, even better value, it's under the You May Like there. The easy way to shop for these is on the website, shopontv.co.uk. And if you're spending more than £30, you can spread the cost, which of course the twin pack will be. So yeah, use PayPal, Pay in 3. I need to see more of this. Go on, Richard.
Now remember, just so you know, these pens are made in Italy. We use Italian inks. They last twice as long as a normal felt tip pen.
It's good quality,
They're absolutely brilliant. So remember, we're going to use one colour. We're going to use two. I'll tell you what. Do you want to pick a colour? Got some blue, some purple.
Let's do a purple.
Purple. So let's go for the purple. Now remember, the way these magic pens work, and always the end is locked on. So even if you mix up the lids, you always know that that's a colour changer because of the end here. And the magic pen does the magic for you from the middle to the end. So when we go over the red becomes yellow. The blue, green becomes blue, and that purple that beautiful pink
know
colour,
what the colour's going to change
every single time. Now remember, for those secret messages, you can write whatever you like and no one can see it. Secret spy writing. But all you do is pick a colour and go over the top. So let's maybe do.
So if your children are practising their handwriting, this is going to make that job way more fun. Homework and so on.
Doing the maths, doing the additions, this does it all. But here is where it's clever. Remember, it doesn't matter if the kids get the pen on the clothes, on your sofa, on the wallpaper, on the car. It does not make a difference, because when you're using those erasable ones, yes, they're washable, but now they're completely vanishable. So they come off your skin, they come off your clothes, they come off the table, they come off the wallpaper, and of course they then come off the paper. So whatever you're drawing, whatever you're creating, the magic that you can do, the 3D writing, the graphics and drawings is absolutely incredible.
Sure, they're really creative tools, aren't they? And you're going to experience different colour combinations that become perhaps your favourite. Well, this is yes for your kids. These are amazing gifts. Have you got birthdays coming up? Get one of these packed away, wrapped up, ready to give to them. If you want a pack of one, then go for it. If you want a twin pack, it's just under the You May Likes. Once again, you can go on the website shopontv.co.uk or give us a call. It's 03333 241 241. So anyone can have a go on this, Richard. People
Anyone
can
can do it. 3D writing at the touch of the pen. You create the graphics, you create the drawings, and everything for kids to be creative, have fun, decorate their schoolwork, sort out the summer holidays, sort out the Christmas, sort out whenever there's a holiday or a birthday. They're great.
I can see why this is going to be one of your favourites and sure one of yours. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.
You know, I've always wanted to look cool, and I've never managed to pull it off until now, because here is Richard Meyer looking incredibly cool.
Thank you so much. Now look, with the weather starting to change, maybe you're planning your holidays, the weather's starting to get hotter and hotter, these are going to keep you cool. Now they're a little bit of magic, and we're going to explain how that magic works to keep you cool less than 10 degrees lower than the air temperature in seconds. Now this is your magic towel by Insta Solutions, and it's going to actually keep you cool wherever you go, whether it's walking the dog, whether it's out doing like exercise or anything like that. These are brilliant, even for your pets. Now they work by using a magic technology which cools them down to lower than 20 degrees less than the air temperature.
Can I just say, it's not magic, it's science.
Let me show you.
You know, yeah, just for the record.
All you do is charge them up with water. Now let me just show you, this water's been here to get the room temperature here in our studio. So if we have a look, the water is at 35.3 degrees. Now we're going to soak the towel, the magic towel, and this is how you energize it. No batteries needed, no charging here. Literally, you dip it into water. Now, this could be your water at home. This could be the water from the sea while you're on holiday. This could be a lake while you're going out walking.
Brook.
And you literally just rinse it all out, and that is now charged, ready to cool down.
Right, okay.
Now, just to show you, the temperature of the towel is exactly the same now, 32.6 as our room temperature.
Yes.
But watch what happens when we activate the magic. Now, to activate the magic, all you do is you pull 3 times, 1, 2, 3, maybe give it an extra 2 for luck, waft it in the air, and it starts to lower the temperature of the towel. Now that's lowering the temperature of your skin when you're wearing it, taking it out maybe for the pets. So let's have a look. We're talking about 10 seconds here, 32 degrees in the room, 21 degrees on that
Just
towel.
remember, you have to do, I call it, tuggy, tuggy, waft, waft.
Less than 10 seconds and it starts to go down about 10 degrees.
Cool neck, cool face,
Now,
cool forehead at night.
Keep you cool on your neck, keep you cool on your forehead. You could use these absolutely anywhere, whether you're doing exercise, whether you're going on holiday. Remember, all you do is put them in the water, rinse it out, and they are ready to go, fully charged. Now, just so you know, inside the pack, you get these little cases. Now, that will last a week with the water ready to go, and you can use it anywhere you like. So you can have these in your bag, take them with you everywhere you go, ready to do it. But remember, the magic happens as soon as you give it the tug.
Tuggy, tuggy, waft, waft.
Little waft in the air, and this will last for up to 3 hours of cooling.
3 hours?
Now remember, 32 degrees was the room temperature here in our studio.
And it was 21.
18.2
So it's still getting cooler.
It will still keep cool and keep you cool for up to 2 to 3 hours. Now you could take these out when you're walking, you could take them out when you're sunbathing, you could take them out when you're going for a jog or a run. Something like this is going to keep you and your skin cool all the time. It's like magic. In fact, it's really science, but it will work for you absolutely anywhere. Now look, let's have a look. My skin at the moment, so if I do this on my neck, my skin at the moment, 34.9 degrees, but where the towel is, 18.2.
Wow.
So
do you know, I have trouble sleeping, really huge trouble sleeping at night when in the, I know when it in the, it's so cool when it's in the summer. So these are amazing. You can just literally fold them up like this and just put them as a cold compress on your
and remember, you can wet them.
Forehead.
That charges them and keep them in the little storage.
Do you need to cool them in the fridge first?
No, you have to do nothing. This cools themselves down from the normal room temperature. Look, I'll take this one again. So if we have a look right now, our room temperature now, 34.3. We're going to take the towel, you dip it in the water. That's how you charge them up. Ready to use instantly, or a week later if you put them in the
room
pouch.
Temperature water.
Take the water out. So again, let's have a look. We're now at 33.6. We've not done the magic.
No, we've got to do the magic
now
first.
We're going to. Remember the 33.6.
Say it with me, folks. Ready? All together now. Tuggy, tuggy, waft, waft.
3 tugs, 4 tugs, waft in the air, and then start to cool yourself down. Instantly, it starts to reduce its temperature. It was 32.9, but the towel, 22.5.
Wow.
22.5.
Now, Rich,
Yep.
you get 3. So you get the blue, the green, and the pink, are we calling it, I suppose? £5 each, basically. They come in the pouches with the carabiners, so you can attach them to your gym bag, on your rucksack, wherever you happen to be going. And again, you could be camping. It could be really, really hot camping, and you're near a pond or something. Just dip them in, or a public toilet even. It doesn't matter. Or if you get the dogs who are overheating, they're big enough, you can put them over their backs.
You can, yep.
You know, you wrap it around your neck as a cold scarf, over your forehead, whatever you want to do.
At home, if you've got young kids, if they get that temperature or something like that to keep them cool.
Oh, yeah.
Now remember, it was 32.9 the temperature in our studio, the temperature of the water. Now, have a look at that. 18.4
Can I just
degrees.
say,
Yeah.
you know, if you get in the car on a really hot day and it's, say, 34 degrees, and you turn the air conditioning on, what do you normally set it to? About 18 degrees, right? This is like personal air conditioning. Well, I mean, it's not got a compressor and, you know, and a refrigerant, but it uses this special technology fabric that cools the water down, and it gives you the effect of air conditioning, which is it cools you down. $14.99 is the price. You get 3 of them from Handy Solutions, the Instacool Magic Towels. How long do they last? I mean, and do you wash them if they need to?
You can wash them in a normal wash. Don't use your
Fabric
softener and stuff like that.
Right.
But you can wash these in the normal wash. It will take your temperature down of your skin by 10 to 20 degrees in less than 30 seconds and keep it there for about 3 hours. Now remember, no batteries here. There's nothing to charge up with them. There's no cooling power that you're needing to use power for. It is just using the power of that water and 18.1 degrees. My skin is at 34. The towel is at 18.1, keeping you cool. And using them again and again forever onwards. They never run out. And just take them with you everywhere you go and keep you cool this summer. I'm
just thinking also, if you do work out or something like that, great at the gym. You could even use your bottled water. But also, if you've pulled a muscle or something like that and you need a cold compress on an aching limb, these are absolutely... Anywhere you want to chill, this is the way to do it, and you get 3 of them, so you can, share them, you can split them up into different places, do whatever you like. $14.99 is the price. You can either shop at shopontv.co.uk, or of course you can call us 03333 241 241. Order now. And in fact, here is shopontv.co.uk showing you exactly what you got to do. Just add them to your basket, and then when you're ready, check out securely, and they will be on their way to you. The minute you pay, they are on the way. Lots of other great things also, of course, on or at Shop on TV. There it is. If you click on the live banner, it'll take you through to our live show page, which is now, we are live for another 24 minutes roughly. And we have the FX Pro Elite drone for you, ladies and gentlemen. We've also got the GX Pro GPS drone if you want to upgrade to the I suppose to say more professional version. But to be honest with you, the FX Pro Elite has pro features anyway, and you're only paying £159.99, which is just such a great price for so much drone. We basically say that you would have to pay 3 times as much to get a third of the features that these drones have. Chris, he's a Shop on TV customer. He absolutely loves this. He says, awesome bit of kit. Fly it out of the box in 20 seconds. Price was great for all of the attributes that this drone has. That's how I imagine he speaks. Philip Harris says, flies great and easy to control, film and take photos. Another great product purchase. Yes, they are good, they are great, they are brilliant, they are fabulous, and all of the other superlatives that you can think of at this time. But don't take my word for it just because I tell you the truth. Don't believe me just because I'm giving you advice that I know is good. But here is the man that can. He's the man that can fly. You will believe a man can fly. A drone.
And not only can I fly, you have flown this stock out today. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. You're going to have fun, you're going to have exciting. Next weekend, you will be flying, filming and making memories. But what makes this drone special is every pro feature we have added in. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming HD camera direct to the screen of your phone. But what makes this drone special is all those extra features. 2 cameras on board, normally worth 700 or 800 quid in your drone. The Follow Me, normally 1,000 quid in your FX Pro. This is your drone, you're able to fly it, so let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant and why this is the right drone for you, your friends, your family, and anyone who's wanted to learn how to fly. Now, number one, this is a full-size drone. Full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, but it remains fully flexible. Bash, smash, knock and hit, this drone keeps coming back for more. But the real magic is the HD camera right here. That's an HD camera, not with any memory card. It is live streaming direct to the screen of your phone. No in-app purchases, nothing to buy. What the drone sees live, you see live, and you can Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, Zoom it to your friends and family. You are making memories, Rob, instantly. Memories that you could not film in any other way. But that's not all, because with a fixed line camera in the shops right now, one angle, one shot, one direction, that's what you'll get for 500 or 600 quid. But we can now change the angle of the shot and film from above. So you are now making memories. The kids playing football in the park, over your friend's wedding venue, that magic shot they were going to be charged over £1,000 for. Wait till you see the next shot coming up, because I can see it right now. Rob keeping himself cool. It allows you to film those magic moments from the drone. I tell you what, these shows are just fantastic. But the real magic is how you fly it. Now, here's the serious bit, the only serious bit of the show. If you had a drone, yeah, definitely. If you've had a drone, then you hit the ceiling, hit the floor, you couldn't control it. You were trying to learn the control sticks, it was going everywhere. What we've done is made it so you can fly instantly. One finger, one button, 3, 2, 1, boom, you've just learned to fly. Out of the box, 20 seconds, hovering like it's sitting on a piece of string. The most stable, easiest to fly drone system we've ever created. And whether you're getting the FX Pro, whether you're getting that GPS drone that you can fly outside using the satellites, you get pure stability. Altitude lock, it knows its height in the air. Angle lock, it recognizes your hand just the same as it takes a photo of the floor and holds it steady, allowing you to fly like Harry Potter. But it's the cameras that make this drone special. You've got the stability, so now make amazing films. Live streaming, direct to the screen of your phone. V-sign takes the photo. Hand up, hand down, starts and stops the video. This drone recognizes your features. 3, 2, 1, boom, that memory is now recorded. But not on one camera, Rob. The difference with this drone, what makes it special, why people are ringing up their friends, waking them up at nearly 3 in the morning, is because there are 2 cameras on board. You, Rob, are on camera number 1. I'm now on camera number 2. 2 cameras and a blogging shot, top left, camera number 3. 3 shots in one from the same drone at the same time. This thing is incredible, but how easy is it to fly? Speed number 1, nice and steady. Up the stairs, round the banisters, you're learning how to fly, and it's proportional control. So when you let go, the drone stops dead. No carrying on going, it has pure stability. That's the difference. That's the 5-star reviews. That's what makes it special. Give it another click, doubles that speed. So we're now an intermediate flyer. We haven't had to upgrade the camera. We haven't had to upgrade the motors. We haven't had to pay a subscription. The intermediate drone is in the same drone you got out of the box and learned as a beginner. Speed number 3 triples it. 25 miles an hour, football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. It's the most stable, easiest to fly drone, and you can use it instantly. But what if you're flying towards a tree, lake, river, and you panic? One button, auto returns to home, so you're not going to lose it. You're not going to damage it. You're not going to break it. If it's facing the wrong way 100 meters away, press a button, it will right itself. This drone allows you to do it. But do you want to show off to your friends and family? One button, Flip 360. Have a check of that. Flip 360 drone with a Flip 360 video. This thing is immense. The quality of the video, the quality of the flying, you are going to love it. No license needed, no registration, no fee. Built to the new Class Drone Zero Toy category, confirmed by the CAA. You want to see that flip from above? Have a check out of this. Woohoo! Look at that. incredible.
Perfect
It's going to
shot.
be better because you're a beginner. You want to fly from the screen of your phone like a pro. Controller off. This drone allows you. Now the wire, remember, is just so you can watch it live on our TV screens. You don't need the wire at home. 2 control sticks. As soon as your fingers touch the screen, those 2 control sticks appear. We are now flying from the app. The app is free, no in-app purchases. Then it locks onto me, and everywhere I walk, everywhere I go, the follow me built in on this drone. And then it folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. Check it out, make sure it's yours, delivered to your door before next weekend. Batteries pre-charged, ready to go. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere. That's the size of your FX Pro, that's the size of your phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone, take this with you everywhere you go. But tonight, what makes it special is the deal. Normally 250 quid for this drone on its own when it launched. And we didn't sell 1 or 2, 10 or 20, tens of thousands of FX Pro that customers have bought. 5-star reviews coming out our ears. Tonight, the deal is unbelievable. At under 160 quid, you're not just getting the drone on its own. That would be a great deal. But we're going to throw in 2 extra batteries for nothing niche, nil, zero free. This is the last of our mega bundles. You're getting triple the flight time, triple the fun, triple the excitement, triple the magic, up to an hour's worth of flight time with this drone. Then we're throwing in something else. Not just the batteries you're going to get. We're also going to throw in the storage case too. So now you get that full protection, foam lined, space for the drone, controller, battery 1, the 2nd and 3rd, they come in there too. Take it with you everywhere you go. This is the ultimate set, the ultimate collection, the biggest bundle, the biggest deal with every pro feature you've always wanted in this drone. Your chance, your time to get the ultimate, the incredible, the best that we do with those extra features. The incredible, whoever you get it can fly it, FX Pro.
Oh, gosh, thirsty work, this drone stuff, you know. Oh. These towels are so good. You've got to get these towels. Honestly, you know what? You get 3 of them for 15 quid. They're a £5 each. They are made of some kind of mysterious space age technology that you simply put them in water. Any water will do. And then you just go tuggy, tuggy, waft, waft. That activates the fabric and it cools, literally the fabric will cool the water down to by about 10 degrees. In fact, we went over 10 degrees, 35 degrees down to 18 degrees. And that actually will stay cool for up to 3 hours. Great for working out, great for taking to the beach. When the weather's going to be in the 20s next week, you are going to be praying for one of these if you don't buy one now. If you don't have air conditioning, and let's face it, really, who does in this country? I got spoiled living in the States. I don't know if you heard I used to live in the States. Yeah, I did. The United States of America, yeah. And then I got my US citizenship and left. As you do. No reason to go back now. LA is a barren wasteland. It really is. But you know what's great? These towels, ladies and gentlemen, all you got, soak it, wring it, shake it, bop it. No. And it's cool, literally within seconds. And you get three different colours, 3 different towels. You get a sort of a pink, really. It's like a salmon pink, a sort of a reddish salmon pink. A blue and a green, like a neon green. A £5 each. They really, 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 really work. A cold compress on the forehead at night. This is the way to go. You don't need to refrigerate them. You don't need to put them in the freezer. All you have to do is put them in water. Then you very simply do, as I say, the magic 3 or 4 tugs. And they're big, these as well, by the way. Tug, 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 waft, waft, waft. Tuggy, 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 wafty, wafty, waft. And that's what makes them so cool. And seriously, weird. And and you can put it over your forehead. You see, I used to do that with a flannel, and it would get me off. It would get me off to sleep. It would get me off to sleep. And then I'd wake up because it would get warm, because my forehead would warm it up. But the fact is, because these are like an active cooling fabric, when the heat goes into them, they still stay cool, right, Rich?
They certainly do.
They do, yeah. You probably can't hear him. I'm just consulting him. He's my consultant. Honestly, What are you waiting for? Come on, you got to buy them. Pay your cash money. Give us your cash money. We give you the towels. It's very simple. It's transactional television. Da. Transaccionalnej telewizji. And that's all you've got to do is call, or well, that's a website actually. You can go there too, shopontv.co.uk, or you can call 0333241241. Simple. And also, if you are a movie mogul or a film director, okay, love, let's line up the next shot, shall we? Cool, blimey, those are cold.
I know, they really...
Jeez Louise! They only blooming work, you know. Come on in. Get your towels, folks. Get them for Wednesday. It's going to get hot, and you're going to be going, oh, I wish I'd got those towels. Be like Pam Ayres, who wished she looked after her teeth. You'll be saying, oh, I wish I bought my towels. Yeah.
Or you could wish you were getting your GPS drone, which a load of...
We'll get them both.
They've been writing in to our show to talk all about them. So I believe we may even get some shout-outs in a little bit. But thank you very much for joining us. This is our GPS, the upgrade to overtake everything else. Now, what have we upgraded? Upgraded, number one, the camera. Full 1080p, the highest resolution we've ever put into a drone. Filming like you would watch in the cinema 5 or 6 years ago. You can now film your own movies, your own memories with this drone, but it's fully GPS integrated. Now, what does that mean? If you have a car, your car has a sat-nav. The sat-nav tells you where your car is, where it's got to go, and shows you the route that you've got to take, and you've got to drive it. But with this drone, it does the same using the satellites, pinpoint stability, but the drone will fly itself where it needs to go. It brings up a Google Earth on the app. The app is free, by the way. No in-app purchases, nothing to buy. You can take your finger and press, I want to fly over the tree, over the building, over the car park, and then land not near me, not close to me, exactly 2 meters in front of my feet. Press go. Lifts to 1, flies to 2, flies to 3, and then lands exactly 2 meters in front of you. If it's running out of batteries while it's flying, the batteries last up to 30 minutes per battery. In this bundle, you get over an hour and a half of flight time. The drone knows when it's going to run low, so it brings itself back. You don't have to do it, and it lands exactly there. Follow me with GPS. You put the controller in your pocket, go skiing. The drone will follow you down the ski slope at exactly the same angle and speed that you are going down it. It's incredible. Or on a racetrack, put this in your pocket and go drive that car. The drone is going to follow you as you go. But look, I want to show you how it works, because for the first time ever, this is a GPS that works inside as well as outside. So let me show you. Now, number one, when you're learning to fly this drone, the HD camera live streaming direct to the screen of your phone. No in-app purchase, nothing to buy, but I want to show you something special with this drone. We've added £160 worth of electronic gimbal. At the touch of a button on the controller, over 120 meters away, the camera on the drone changes its own angle. So you can get that magic moment from above. If the bird flies out the tree while you're flying, you can change the angle of shot while it's in the air. But Rob, we want to take it into the air. We want to show everyone how this drone flies, and it is done at the touch of a button. So all you do, one finger, one button, 3, 2, 1, boom. This is your GPS. Now look at the stability of this drone. Look at the control on this drone. The altitude lock, it knows its height in the air. It has an angle lock, so if it knocks out of angle, it rights itself to the right direction. It's a drone that's got that second camera underneath, allowing you to fly it like Harry Potter. Straight out the box, 20 seconds, you're now flying. But it's so easy to use. Speed number one up the stairs, round the banisters. No upgrade fee like you get with the D, the I, and the J in the middle brand. Nothing. Everything we give you is included. No subscription needed. Speed number 3, Rob, 25 miles an hour. Football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. A pro drone, a beginner's drone, and an intermediate drone. But because we've not got much time, flies from the controller, flies from the screen of your phone. But what I want to show you, it folds up. You get 2 extra batteries, tripling your flight time. You get the storage case in this bundle because it's a full bundle. But I want to show you the app. I want to show you what GPS is all about. So look, come and have a look right here. So let's open. I've opened the wrong app. That was a very famous satellite navigation app, by the way. But
right.
We're now going to use the app here. So by clicking this button, it shows you the different features. We've got surround on here. That means the drones will lift up, turn to face you, and do a full 360 around you, round the edge of the spire of the church, round the edge of the cliffs over the sea. But look, now we click this button. This is our GPS button, and it knows where our studio is here in Warrington. Don't come knocking on the door. We're filming, so we're not going to be able to open it. But here, you press this button here to overlay a Google Earth. Now you can pick where you want to fly. You want to fly over the building. You want to fly over the tree, over the car park, and then land exactly back next to you. Press go. It will lift to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, fly to 4 on its own. You don't have to do it. You just have to enjoy the footage that it's filmed and then land exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. This is the ultimate upgrade. This is the ultimate level of flying. And you don't just get the drone. You don't just get with this bundle the 2 extra batteries. And be quick, because we do not have enough of this drone. We're also going to throw in that storage case as well. So remember, you are getting the drone, you are getting the storage case, you're getting the extra batteries, the entire bundle, the entire deal, foam lined, space for everything in your control and set. The ultimate upgrade with full GPS integration that even a beginner can use, and no license, no registration, no fee, as long as what you're filming is for personal use. By the way, you can put that footage all over the internet, have 1 million people view it, as long as you're not charging for it. The ultimate, the best. Cap 1789A, subsection 14, 5A part 2 for those legal ones that want to check that what we're telling you is correct. No license, no registration, no fee, just the ultimate, the best, the highest end drone that we do.
Sorry, this is my baby. And it can be yours. It can be yours, ladies and gentlemen, for $259.99. Really great box as well. Not this one in particular, but they just come in a great box. Honestly, you get everything you need. You get your case, you get your 3 batteries. That's all, folks. The mega bundle is only for 24 hours, so we give you the 2 extra batteries, which, by the way, are £30 each, I think. Is that right? So that's
The GPS about
sorry, the
40
GPS are
quid
£40. So you're going to basically give you 80 quid's worth of added value. So 459 goes down to just 259.99, and you can spread the cost over 3 months interest free with 488.31. Thanks toi. So yeah, and again, if you are really serious about your aerial videography and photography and want to incorporate that into your social media, your home videos, or maybe your what do you call it? What do they do at universities? Your thesis, is that right? Dissertation, that kind of thing. Your final project thingy at the end of the year. This is definitely the way to go, because you're not going to get a drone with this many features for this price, we don't think. We always say with these drones, you know, it's an estimate. It's a kind of speaking in the vernacular. It's a saying, but you get 3 times more features for 1/3 of the price. That's the difference with RDM. But of course, you do have to follow the code. Now, I'm not talking about the dress code. I'm not talking about the Da Vinci code. I am talking about the drone code.
The UK Drone Code is published by the Civil Aviation Authority to assist drone users. Here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports, and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit www.dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful, and importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone.
Oh, Rich, you finally made me cool. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in hog's heaven. These towels cool down water. I don't know how.
It's hollow fibre technology. The water goes in, starts to evaporate. Hollow fibre cooling technology. But remember, when this started off, it was 32 degrees. That's the temperature in our studio right now. But the cooling towel, 19.2 degrees. Oh. Keeping you cool as you
And I've been manhandling that, sticking it on my face and everything else. Yeah.
Your temperature at the moment?
Read 0.
33.4.
Oh.
But the cooling towel keeping you cool, 18.7.
But we cooled that down about 25 minutes
It will
ago,
go up to
didn't we?
2 to 3 hours of cooling down.
extraordinary.
Remember, you tell everyone what we call it.
Tuggy, tuggy, waft, waft.
And that is how it works.
Yeah.
Now, whenever you want to recharge it, 3 hours later.
Oh, no, actually, you need to go longer. Sorry, I'm going to revise it. Okay. This is a bit more like a football chant. Tuggy, tuggy, tuggy. Waft, waft, waft. That's the way to go, definitely.
Now, this will work with seawater. This will work with the water from your tap. This will work from lake water if you're going on a long walk. It will also, if you put it into the storage case that comes with it, the little pouches, last up to a week, ready to start. But there's no batteries, there's no charging cables, nothing. Natural cooling to keep you cool this summer.
Well, we're out of time, Rich. I have to say, I've really thoroughly enjoyed this show.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you so much.
My pleasure.
I just want to quickly say, do get your cooling towels.
Yes.
3 for 15 quid. They come in a lovely a pouch, that's the word I think I'm looking for, with little carabiners so you can take them to the beach.
Do you know what, Rob? The hottest day of the year is when we won't have any stock left. So
Well,
you need to get it.
I
ready
know.
to use.
I mean, next week, I think I saw 27 down in London, 25 up here up north near Manchester.
Yep.
So, and we're all going to be sitting in our houses, sweating into our sofas, going, "Oh my God, how do I stay cool?" This is the answer.
Yep.
Works much better than a towel with some ice in it. I can guarantee you.
18.5 degrees. 18.5. The room we're in is 32.
Well, that's all she wrote, folks. I am heading back down on the train to London tomorrow. That's my 3 days this week with you completed. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. Tomorrow night, Shaylee are back, and we have Mark Rises here. We've got this incredible wet and dry vacuum. Yes, do make sure that you tune in for that. And also, you'll be back soon as well.
Certainly
Rich,
will
we
be.
hope so.
Yep.
And I believe that Gary Ashburn, the collectibles guru, is this time next week, so next Saturday night into Sunday morning, we'll be back with some incredible music memorabilia, including signed Elvis memorabilia by the actual Elvis, and also some of those incredible record award plaque things. Well, that was a great description, but we'll show you, all about them next week. From everyone, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.